Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, I think we're live. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday, TGIF. Happy first of the month. It is officially August, and we are live for another Indiana Fever game taking on the Dallas Wings here on the road. Jean's not here. Rocha's still not here. I am riding solo here tonight. Well, what everybody? What's going on? Already over 150 people waiting before the stream started. Nathaniel, what up? By the way, I saw your message. I'll get back to you. I didn't see your message until I got on my laptop before the stream started. So I'll get back to you on that because I definitely have an answer for you. What up, Garfin? What up, Tristan Allen? What's up, Paul? George J. Gillian Jr. from Connecticut, what's good? Peggy Sue's in the house. What's up, Peggy? Ardwan, Pogo, George, Devin, Corey Childs, AJ. What's up, dude? We did have a new member of the Cult of Fury, Dominique Bouzas. Dominique Bouzas, welcome to the Cult of Fury. Became a member before the stream even started. So thank you so much, Dominique. We appreciate that. Appreciate that. But R1, please, again, do not spam, buddy. Don't spam. You spam a lot. You got to stop doing that. Just07, what up? Jay Yates, hello, ¿cómo estás? Pogo, welcome. Jay with the 14-month highlighted comments. What's up, guys? I just want to say thanks for the great streams. Jay, we thank you, man. Over a year of support, dude. These streams have been amazing. This summer has been flying by because we've been having so much fun. Jay, too sweet, man. Thank you so much, dude. Joe Bank, I see you. Sonic Boom, what up? Juan, thank you for the subscribe, Juan. Game hasn't even started. We got people subscribing. Thank you so much, Juan. Glass Dragon, White T, 19-month highlighted comment says, yo, what's up, Eagles? What's up? Go Eagles defense looks very good in training camp. J. Hod Campbell looks very good in training camp. Well, the Philadelphia Eagles look like they're going to have another great year. Another great year. And I think you guys will probably win the East. Probably, maybe even easily. Who knows? Glass Dragon, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. Thank you for the support. JM6210, what up? Angel 711's in here. Alex Riviera. This game is on Ion. Yes. This game is on Ion. I'm going to be watching it on Amazon Prime through League Pass. That's how I'm going to be watching it. But it's on Ion, yes. Jed Lockett is in the house on this Friday evening. What up, Jed? It's start of a whole new month. A whole new month starts today. It's the first of the month. So get up, catch some checks and come on. I am ready for the new month, August, and then we're into September. And then before you know it, it is a fall. The fall and then the winter, which is what I live for. Love the fall and winter months. Avatar, what's up, man? Says, how's it going? Sean is not going to be here tonight. It's just me. No Sean tonight. No Rocha. Irving says, Josh, it's time to power bomb Rocha, bro. Rocha is returning soon. Rocha is returning soon. He's moved in, and he just needs to set up on some stuff, and then he'll be back. He'll be back maybe within the next couple of weeks or so. JM5 with the $5 dono. A sticker. He's partying up. Hey, cheers to you, JM. Thank you so much, man. First dono of the night. And JM6210 says, are you going to watch the Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson? I am. I'm going to eventually watch it. It doesn't look all that promising, but I'm hearing good things about it, and I am a fan of the Naked Gun series. I was a huge fan of it growing up. So, yep, I will be watching it. Yes, sir. Thank you again, JM. Appreciate the $5 sticker. We got a $5 gifted memberships from Philip Krobs. Philip Krobs with 5 gifted memberships before the game tips off. It's going to go to a Mod Squad member, Nathaniel Perez, Peter Peterson, David Anderson, Carson, Daniel Turk. Welcome to the Cult of Fury, thanks to Philip Krebs. Philip Krebs. Thank you so much, Philip. Cheers to you, man. Guys, refresh your emotes, thanks to Philip, and have access to custom emotes that you can drop throughout the stream. And hey, if you are brand new to becoming a member, after the stream, maybe sometime this weekend, go check out some of our members-only content. Go check that out. $2 donation from Irving says, Juan kickball 15-9, pitched undefeated, bro. Let's fucking go. 5-0 says Irving. 15-9 pitched. Irving, you're power bombing everybody, brother. Let's go, Irving. Let's go, man. You're a madman, Irving. Michael says, aloha. I'm ready for another round of Fever basketball. Let's get ready to rumble. I'm ready to rumble. It's Friday night, baby. It's Friday night. And who's got a fever? I have a fever. I am under the weather. I am sick. I was sick as a dog yesterday. I got so sick last night. My goodness. And I'm still feeling it. I just took some medicine before the stream started. So you'll have to excuse me if I have to step away during commercial breaks and, go blow my nose or whatever. But yeah. It's been going around. It's been going around. A lot of people have been getting sick, and now it's here on me. But I'll be all right. I'm going to be good. Tristan Allen with the 16-month highlighted comment says, I'm really ready for the NFL season and watching some NFL football games and watching you guys when you guys call the play-by-play. And go Cowboys, go Fever. Tristan Allen, looking forward to it, man. Preseason is upon us. Next thing you know, within about a month, given some days, we're going to be in the season. Looking forward to it. We'll be live for every primetime game. Definitely be covering some Dallas Cowboys. And speaking of the Cowboys, heard right before I went live that Micah Parsons is requesting a trade. That ain't good. That ain't good. That's not good. What's up, Lee? Hello, George. AJ says, how about the Chargers game last night? I didn't get to check that out. I was sick. I was really sick last night. I didn't check that out. So, yeah. How'd it go? How did the Hall of Fame game go? I hope the Fever splashes first, says Al. Ooh, but who are you going with? Who are you going to go with? But welcome on in, everybody. Let's see. Let me refresh this. We had almost 100 likes before the stream even started. And we're almost at 200. Just one away, baby. Over 500 in the house. Thank you so much, Kentucky Lucky. Appreciate that, buddy. I see Rhonda Davis is in here. Folks, I want to go over something. Maybe you already heard. But check this out. Check that out. The Indiana Fever have signed Chloe Bibby to a rest of the season contract. Bibby is here to stay, ladies and gentlemen. Chloe Bibby, and you know what? She earned it. She was on this 7-day contract. She played a couple of games. And what does she do? She goes out there and scores double digits. Every minute she was on the floor, she mattered. She gave quality minutes on both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. She's someone who stretches the floor. And again, her entry passing defense has been very impressive, to the point where Stephanie White absolutely gave her praises in interviews. So Chloe Bibby here with the Indiana Fever for the rest of the season. And this is big, folks. This is big because the Indiana Fever have been lacking offensive production consistency. And that's what we've been seeing lately. Some pretty solid offensive production consistency with Chloe Bibby. In that last game, Dantas, she popped off for double-digit points. When Caitlin Clark comes back, Erin McDonald, she'll be leading the way with Chloe Bibby. And Lexi Hull, Dantas, if she's still around and makes it past the trade deadline, because that's coming up pretty soon. But this team is shaping up really, really nicely right now. Feeling a lot of positive momentum for the Indiana Fever. So congratulations to Chloe Bibby. She completely deserves that. And new to the Cult of Fury, Kelly Roten. Kelly, tip of the hat to you. Thank you so much for the support here on the channel. We welcome you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you so much. But congratulations to Chloe Bibby. And let's see, do we have... All right, well, obviously, Caitlin Clark was officially ruled out, so that's nothing surprising at all. Starting five just got released moments ago. Ari McDonald, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard, and Aaliyah Boston. The Indiana Fever are coming into this game as a 6th seed, 1 game behind Atlanta for the 5th spot. The Dallas Wings are a 10th seed right now. The Indiana Fever coming off of a pretty decent win against the Phoenix Mercury. They beat them 107 to 101. They beat Chicago 93-78, and then the Aces 80-70. A 3-game win streak, looking to make it 4 here tonight on the road in Dallas at the American Airlines Center against Enrique and Paige Bueckers. Indiana, this year, they have now beaten all three of the top seeded teams. Looking at the standings right now, Indiana has a win against Minnesota, Indiana has a win against the Liberty, and Indiana has a win against now the Phoenix Mercury. This Indiana team is rolling, folks, and has shown that they can win against the best of them. And by the way, 2 of those wins I mentioned were without Caitlin Clark. Imagine with a healthy Caitlin Clark, the even more damage they could do now that we've added Chloe Bibby to the mix for the rest of the year. Gotta say, for right now, it's looking and it's seeming pretty exciting. You know, hoping things continue on the upswing. It's looking fun. I Love Country with a $2 dono. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much, I Love Country. Thank you so much. Yeah, everyone's been getting sick around here. My whole family got sick. My girlfriend, she got sick, and now I got it. I would. The worst of it was last night, but I took some medicine. I'll be all right for the stream, and then I'm gonna get some rest afterwards. But thank you so much, I Love Country. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the love, everybody. We're going to have some fun nonetheless. It's Friday night. We got Fever basketball. We got Paige Bueckers and Enrique Gumbawali here tonight against Indiana. Paige, she had 21 points against the Fever in that last game. She played pretty well. Enrique Gumbawali, she's been playing a lot better since the All-Star break. Her points are up. Her field goal percentage is up. Her assists are up. Her confidence is really there now. She was struggling to find some confidence. She was in a bad shooting slump for most of the year, but going into the All-Star break. But it looks like she's found some happiness and some cohesiveness with this Dallas Wings team. So there's that. Keep smacking that thumbs up, folks. I'm going to go over stats, and I'm going to go over keys to the game, and then going to go over game time predictions. Almost 300 likes before the game even starts is incredible. Over 700 people in the house. If you're wondering where you're going to find this game, it's going to be on Ion. It is available on League Pass, and it looks like it's not going to be blacked out. So if you have League Pass, go to your League Pass, and it should be there. That's how I'm going to be watching it on Amazon through League Pass. Boston MVP, says Joe Blow. Dude, how about Boston in that last game against the Phoenix Mercury? In that hey, thank you so much, Tassie, for the subscribe. Tassie Devil with the subscribe. But Aaliyah Boston, she set the tone for that clutch quarter against Phoenix. She could not be denied. What did she have, like 10, 12 straight points against Phoenix in that fourth quarter? The first 10, 12 points of Indiana went to Aaliyah Boston. And everybody else just kind of piggybacked off of that for the rest of the game. Ari McDonald, she had season high 27 points. She was incredible. That game was so impressive against Phoenix because Phoenix is a top 3 seeded team. They're a really good team. Indiana went in there with, I thought, a pretty good game plan. You know, one of my keys to the game going against the Phoenix Mercury was guard the perimeter. And Stephanie White did a good job in having the team be ready for that because they guarded the perimeter and the three-point line, I thought, very, very well. And they basically just said, you know what, Alyssa Thomas, you can have everything inside. You could be the one that goes off. We're shutting down everything else that you guys do so well or disrupting it as much as possible. Satu Sabali, not a good game. They defended her very, very well. They limited those 3-pointers. They were contested, a whole lot of them. So Alyssa Thomas went off, but everybody else was pretty much struggling outside of Alyssa and Kalia Copper. She did have a good game. But Kelsey Mitchell, she got into foul trouble against the Phoenix Mercury. But it was like Aries said, you know what, Kelsey, you've been carrying us offensively for some games now. Here, I got it now. It's like they switched up, and Kelsey Mitchell gave all her powers to Aerie for that game because she could not miss. She was scoring from outside. She was getting to the rim. Aerie was scary in that game against Phoenix, and I loved it. Chloe Bibby was fantastic. Dantes was fantastic. Natasha Howard had another struggle of a game. That's what, 2-3 games now in a row. She's been struggling, but let's see if she bounces back. Incredible, though. Kelly Roten just upgraded the Cult of Fury membership to Elite. Kelly, let's go, Kelly. Thank you so much, Kelly. My goodness. Show some love to Kelly in the chat. We really do appreciate that. And then we have a gift of membership from Devin. Our guy Devin gifts a membership to Westside. Westside is gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Devin, and thank you again, Kelly. And Avatar said we just hit 300 likes. We have over 300 likes, and we haven't even got over game time predictions yet. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Jerry, welcome on in. Elmatic, I see you. Shelly's in here. I love country. Westside, Kelly, Rhonda Davis. Shout out to the Mod Squad, Cult of Fury. Thank you guys. Peter Peterson, thank you again, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, so let's look at some stats. And let's look at these two teams going into today's game. So going into today's game, Indiana's now a top 3 offense in the league right now. Dallas is 7th. They're getting better with their scoring. Paige Bueckers and Enrique are finding some cohesiveness offensively now since the All-Star break. So their scoring has been having an uptick for themselves. And also Haley Jones of the Dallas Wings. Look out for her. She could knock down a 3-pointer or two. She's been pretty good since being in the starting lineup for the Dallas Wings. In points allowed, Indiana's still 7th, and Dallas Wings are 10th. In rebounding, Indiana is 9th in rebounding, but Dallas is number 1. The number 1 rebounding team in the league is this Dallas Wings team, and they're particularly good with the offensive rebounds. That's where they really lead it, in the offensive rebounding. That's something to keep an eye on. Assists, they're both tied for 7 at 20 assists a game. And in 3-pointers made per game, Indiana is making 8, whereas Dallas is just shy of 7. And they both turn over the ball 13 times a game. Dallas is 2-3 in their last 5 games. They're 5-9 here at home. Whereas the the Fever are 3-2 in their last 5 games, and they're 6-6 on the road. And the Fever did beat the Dallas Wings on the road here in Dallas in that first matchup, 94-86. So keep that in mind as well. Scott H with the $1, with a $2 sticker. He has the 1-up. Let's go. Number 1. Thank you so much for the sticker, Scott. Thank you so much. And James Matas with the $5 sticker. And it's a lemon with a little lemon. Blowing the trumpet. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much, James, for the sticker. And Scott, thanks for the stickers. We love stickers. We love stickers. Scott and James. So those are some stats to look at and get to know before going into this game. Some keys to the game for the Indiana Fever here on the road at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. I'm going to go with setting the tone early. The Dallas Wings, they had a great game against the Atlanta Dream where they lost by 3. And in that first quarter, Dallas could not miss. They were knocking down everything from the 3. They were knocking down mid-range shots. They were getting to the rim. So Indiana set the tone early against this Wings offense out the gate. Number 2, limit their second chance points. Like I said, they're the number 1 rebounding team, especially on the offensive boards. So they're getting second chance opportunities. You got to limit those as much as you can. So win the rebounding battle on the defensive side. Win the turnover margin. The Dallas Wings turn over the ball quite a bit. Indiana, limit your turnovers and then capitalize off the Dallas Wings turnovers. Indiana's been doing a pretty good job of that lately. Continue to do that. And then number 4, I'm going to keep it the same as I've had the last several games, which is maintain consistency. And we saw that. We saw that in that Phoenix game. I loved how, like, no matter what the quarter was, the situation, someone was stepping up. It's Ari McDonald. It's Chloe Bibby. It was Dantas in the third quarter. It was Aaliyah Boston to start the fourth quarter on a barrage. Maintain consistency and always having someone stepping up and leading the way. You do that, you can't beat anybody, especially a Dallas Wings team that's only got 8 wins on the season. If you guys have any other keys to the game, hey, let me know. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Art wants us just stay on point. Stay on point, yes. You got to stay on point. You got to play your game and make them play yours. Killer mentality is what it takes to win, says VH. You're not wrong about that. And we saw that in the second half of that Fever Mercury game. Ari, Aaliyah Boston, Dantas. It was so good to see Dantas get some minutes in that game against Phoenix after seeing no minutes against Chicago and then pop off for double-digit points because that's what she could do, right? And we'll see if Dantas stays on this team after the trade deadline because rumor is she could be someone of interest to other teams. So we'll see about that. But Dantas, good game. Good game. What's up, Steven? Aloha, man. I see you. I see you. Almost 400 likes before tip-off now. That's incredible, y'all. Almost 900 people in the house. Happy Friday. Welcome on in. We're going over stats. We're going over keys to the game. Now it's time for game time predictions. Now I want to know your predictions for this upcoming game. Fever fans, Wing fans, Hoop fans, who do you have winning this one? Indiana's favored by 4.5 here on the road. Over/under is 174.5 points. You taking Fever or you taking Dallas? Mind you, Fever won that first game between these two, 94-86, and then the Fever won the last matchup, 102-83. So the Fever are 2-0 against Dallas this season, and I'm seeing a lot of Fever in the chat. I'm seeing some emotes, Fever emotes in the chat. Anyone feeling ballsy and taking the Dallas Wings? Anybody? Dallas did play these last 2 games. Dallas has played very, very well. They beat the New York Liberty 92-82 2 games ago, and they barely lost to the Atlanta Dream 88-85. Those are 2 really good teams. Dallas played very, very well. So this Wings team is starting to fly a bit. It's starting to fly. Thank you so much, James Matas. Once again, man, appreciate that. I see that comment. Thank you, brother. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Thank you, mods. Thank you. Rita, what the $5 sticker says, keep it up. Let's go, Rita. I will. You know what? You guys motivate me. You guys bring in the energy. I feed off of y'all. You guys are incredible. Thank y'all for showing the love. Rita, thank you. Now, my pick for tonight's game is going to be the Indiana Fever. Come on. I'm taking Indiana, and they're favored by 4.5. They could cover that. But be mindful, Dallas is playing very well right now. So, MVP. Who are you taking for MVP? I feel like MVP and X Factor are going to have some really good candidates. We'll see what you guys think. Me, my MVP is going to be Kelsey Mitchell. She was in foul trouble against Phoenix. She only had 8 points. But I think Mitchell can bounce back in this game against Dallas Wings, so I'll take Kelsey. Give me Kelsey Mitchell. I see in the chat Tristan Allen, he says Aaliyah Boston. So does Robert Montgomery. MVP Cunningham says Al. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Gonna need her defense here tonight against this backcourt of the Dallas Wings. Fever hit another gear, says Jay Yates, but momentum without Clark is key when she returns. Yes. Mitchell. Bibby. Okay, Bibby getting some love. Paige is Devin. Going with Paige. I see a lot of ABs. I think AB has gotten the most votes for MVP tonight. Okay, I love it. Now, what about the X Factor? Who's y'all's X Factor for tonight's game? My X Factor is going to be Lexi Hull. I'm going to give her some love for the X Factor tonight. She's not scoring as much lately, But her defense cannot be underestimated. It cannot be denied. Her defense is incredible and at times game-changing. And tonight, who are we facing? A Dallas Wings team that's got a great backcourt in Paige, Enrique. They have a couple of rookies in Isaiah James and JJ Quinterly. They've been on a little bit slump over the last couple of games, but they're pretty decent. So Lexi Hull, I will go with X Factor. I think her defense is going to be crucial tonight, as it usually is. I see Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi X Factor. I see some Lexi emotes, Westside George. Sophie Cunningham X Factor. Sophie X Factor. Okay, so Blonde Bombers getting some love here. Boston. Sophie says Andrew. All right. All right. Now moving on to props. Who's going to score the first bucket tonight? Who scores first? My prediction for the first bucket is going to be Paige Bueckers. And I'm going to guess how she's going to score. I'm going to guess she's going to score off of a pass from Enrique on the elbow for a mid-range jumper. Enrique assists to Paige on a mid-range elbow jumper. That's my guess. Paige, Boston, Bueckers says Noble. What up, Nobles? He's going with Bueckers, mid-range assassin. Already one of the best mid-range shooters in the game already. And by the way, she's running away with that rookie record. That Rookie of the Year award. She's running away with it. There's some other good rookies, but she's running away with it. Now, first three. Who's y'all's first three-pointer here tonight? Who you got for the first three? First three. Mine is going to be Ari McDonald. Ari from deep. Splash. I'm taking Ari McDonald. I see Sophie. I see Bibby. Sophie. A lot of Sophies for first three-pointer. Paige. Hey, Paige has been knocking down a lot more threes lately. More recently. She's been knocking down a lot more threes since the All-Star break. Ari. Okay. All right. Now, over-under is 174.5. And I've been getting this wrong the last several games. I've been taking the under, and it's been going over, and I'm not going to stop now. I'm going to take the under because I really want the over. So if I take the under, the over is going to hit. So go against the grain right there. Go against what I'm saying. Go against what if I choose under, it's been going over, and it's at 174.5, which is pretty high. But I think it could hit that because Dallas is scoring a lot more now. Since the All-Star break, they're clicking. And Indiana has been scoring some high scores lately. 107 against Phoenix. They had 93 points against Chicago. I'm liking it. I'm seeing some overs. All right, we're moments away from tip-off. It's going to be on Ion and on the League Pass. So I'm going to put it on right now. So let's get that game going. Oh, that's loud. Keep smacking that thumbs up, folks. Let's see if we can get to 500 likes before tip-off. We have 1,100 people in the house. It's Friday night. And we got Fever and Dallas basketball. Smack that thumbs up, y'all. I'm going to grab me something to drink. You let me know if you guys want anything. Tip-off is just moments away. And I'm going to do a countdown. As soon as tip-off happens, I'm going to do a countdown so we can get synced up as much as possible. Okay. Grab me a drink. Got to keep my fluids. Medicine's starting to really kick in. So I'm feeling a lot more adrenaline right now. A lot more adrenaline. Let's look at the starting five. If you're just tuning in, here's the starting five. Ari McDonald, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard, and Aaliyah Boston. The starting five for the Dallas Wings is going to be JJ Quinterly, Enrique Agumawali. It's going to be Haley Jones, who's been playing really well as of late. It's going to be Louisa Geisel-Suter and Paige Bueckers. That's the starting five for both teams. Tip-off is exactly 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away, we're going to have tip-off. Perfect. I can get a nice little drink in. Let's go. Am I watching on Ion? I am watching on League Pass. So I am able to catch Ion through League Pass. That's how I'm watching it. League Pass It's going to be, I think this is the Dallas Wings broadcast on Ion. Yep. This is the Wings broadcast. You know, I wish WNBA, with their League Pass, I wish they had multiple options like the NBA League Pass. If you don't know what I'm talking about, NBA League Pass, when you go to League Pass, you have the option to choose whether you want to watch the home team's broadcast or the away team's broadcast. We don't have that option here. But I think eventually they need to do that, because I think that's really, really cool. Like when I watch my Chicago Bulls during the NBA season, I always need to watch the Chicago Bulls broadcast, because one of my favorite broadcasters are on that broadcast, Stacey King. Yeah, they got more options than Sonic Boom. They got to, I don't see that. I don't see that. There's just the one option. But this game is on Ion or League Pass. 30 likes away from 500. 13 people in the house. 1,300 people in the house. We already went over game time predictions. I'm taking the Fever, MVP Mitchell, X Factor Lexi Hall, Paige Bueckers, first bucket, first three, and splash from Aaron McDonald, and I'm taking the under of 174.5. This game will be taking place at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. This is where the Mavericks play. They moved this to a large arena because they anticipated Paige versus Caitlin Clark. But it's not going to happen, obviously, because Caitlin Clark is still out. But we'll see if it's still a packed house, because last time it was still pretty packed. So we'll see. Josh, my prediction, Fever win. Boston MVP, Bibby X Factor. Mitchell first field goal, Bibby first three over, says Avatar. I like those predictions. And if you're just tuning in and you didn't hear the word, folks, Chloe Bibby is now on a rest of the season contract. She earned her right to stay on the Fever for the rest of the year. And rightfully so. She brings so much to the table. So let's go, Chloe Bibby. Again, the starting five for the Indiana Fever is going to be Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham, Ari McDonald, and Kelsey Mitchell. For the Dallas Wings, it's going to be Geisel Suter, Paige Bueckers, Arike Gumbawali, Haley Jones, and JJ Quitterly. Those are the starting fives for either squad. Arike, Haley Jones, Geisel Suter, Paige Bueckers, JJ Quitterly, Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and scary Ari McDonald. And before tip-off, we have a new member of the Cult of Fury. It's Mama Harps. Mama Harps, shout out to you. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the support. Wings are going to be in their dark blue jerseys with the neon green trim. Fever in their white uniforms here on the road. They're making their way to center court. Shout out again to Mama Harps. Thank you so much. We hit 500 likes. Thank y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, hoop watchers. Let's watch some hoops. Almost 1,400 people in here. That is crazy. Game hasn't even tipped off yet. But here we go. We're getting ready for that tip-off. Aaliyah Boston and Geisel Suter at the center court. And here we go. Tip is off, and it's going to be Fever with the first possession. Let's get synced up here. 9:54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47. Boston inside the key. Her back to Geisel Suter. Kicks right corner to Mitchell. Back out to Boston on the perimeter. She'll drive inside against Geisel Suter. Dribble handoff. Airy. Left hand layup. No good. Boston the offensive rebound. The kick out to Sophie. Swings it to Mitchell right wing. Boston wants it in the post. She'll get it. She'll pass this and get stolen up by Geisel Suter. The Dallas Wings now with their first possession. Wings will be shooting on the right side of the court. 9:20 left to go here in the first quarter. 15 on the shot clock for the Wings in their dark navy jerseys, navy blue jerseys. Haley Jones, handoff, Arike, off the screen, passes it right back to Haley Jones. Haley to JJ Quitterly, splits the defense, floater up and good, and the first bucket falls for Dallas by JJ Quitterly, the rookie. 8:56 left to go in the first quarter. Indiana shooting on the left side of the court in their white uniforms, looking for their first bucket here. Boston calls for it in the high post. She's squared up against Geisel-Suter. Handoff. Mitchell splits the defense down the hill, and it's into the hands of Natasha Howard somehow, and the layup is good along the baseline. Was that a trickery pass right there by Kelsey Mitchell? My goodness, that was insane. 8.5 remaining in the first quarter. We're tied at 2. Wings have the possession, shooting on the right side. Paige Bueckers on the wing. Inside, Haley Jones, hop step, kick out, Geisel-Suter. The 3 hits the back iron. Rebound falls to Sophie Cunningham, who saves it in bounds. Outlet pass to Boston. Brings it up to Howard, and now here's Ari McDonough on the right wing outside. She'll drive, Hofstad, and we're going to get a whistle. This is going to be a whistle, a foul here. Wow. Kelsey Mitchell behind the back. Pass to Natasha Howard with that assist. That was awesome. That was a Haley Jones foul on the floor against the Dallas Wings. 16 on the shot clock for the Fever. 8:10 remaining in the first quarter. Ball's about from the left sideline. Mitchell pulls up the 3, and the splash is good. First splash of the game falls to Kelsey Mitchell. Great start for Kelsey. She's got an assist and a 3-pointer splash. The first of the game. It's 5-2 Indiana with the lead. Paige hits Geisel-Suter for a long range 2. A long 2 for Geisel-Suter. Das is good for the German. 5-4 lead Indiana. Here comes Natasha Howard, barreling her way down the middle of the lane. Puts it up, can't get it to fall. Geisel-Suter with the defensive rebound. And here come the Dallas Wings in transition. Haley Jones against Sophie on the baseline. Puts it up, blocked by Sophie. Sophie with the denial. Let's go, Cunningham to Ari. Ari's on the left short corner, brings out J.J. Quinterly. Boston wants the entry post pass. She gets it. Ball's knocked loose. Geisel-Suter with another steal. And an outlet ahead to Arike Gumbawali. Hits Paige. Bounce pass. J.J. tees up the wing 3. And that's no good. Howard gets the defensive rebound. And here come the Fever, shooting on the left side of the court with 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. A pass to the post goes to Boston. Backing down, Haley Jones spins to her right. Off the bank shot is good for Aaliyah Boston. Her first bucket of the game. 7-4 Indiana. 6:44 left to go here in the first quarter. Paige Bueckers looking for her first score. Finds Geisel-Suter. Pulls up for another long 2. That won't hit this time. Rebounded by Kelsey Mitchell. Sarcasm with the 5-month highlighted comment says, Happy 5. I hope you're doing well. Doing great. And a bad pass on the outlet is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Fever, Dallas basketball. Sarcasm, thank you so much, man. Almost a half a year of support. Thank you, brother. Garfin with a 5 gifted membership to the chat. It's going to go to Brian, Chad Miller, Darius Bryant, Maxwell Libra, and Joel Chan. Let's hear it for Garfin with the 5 gifted. 6:17 to go. Paige pull-up jumper. No from the short range. Howard with the 3rd defensive rebound for her. Indiana leads it by 3 to Kelsey. The drive, the kick to Ari from the wing. She misses the 3. Howard the offensive rebound. Howard the putback. Natasha Howard, folks. 4 points, 3 rebounds. Is this the bounce back game for Howard? It's off to a good start. And now the Fever lead it by 5. 9-4 with 5:47 to go. 13 on the shot clock. Sophie pick up Haley Jones once again on the baseline. Haley bothering her up. And this time she'll win the battle with the reverse layup. Oh my goodness. That was a hard-fought bucket though. Sophie made her work for that one. Back the other way, it's Fever basketball shooting on the left side of the court. Mitchell, fancy pass to Howard for 3. Too strong. Boston the rebound. The putback is good. And the foul. And the foul. Aaliyah Boston. Woo! Aaliyah Boston called and won. My goodness. And that was a foul by Haley Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Garfin. We appreciate that. Dude, the 5 gifted, that's incredible. And thank y'all for almost 600 likes here in this first quarter. Thank y'all for joining me. Here is Boston with the and 1 free throw with 5:27 left to go in the first quarter. Here comes the first and only free throw. No good. Paige Bueckers gets the rebound. On the floor for the Wings, we have Paige Bueckers, Haley Jones, We got Euros out there and DJ Carrington, and Paige is going to tee up a 3, and she gets fouled shooting it by Boston. This is going to send Paige to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Boston with the foul, Paige with 3 free throws. DJ Carrington coming off the bench, which has been way better for DJ Carrington. She's been averaging 10 and 5 off the bench over these last games. And rumor has it she might be on the move during the trade deadline. Paige Bueckers knocks down the first free throw. We got 10 gifted memberships in the chat from Wesley Black. And it's going to go to William Mitchell, John, Empire Black, George Betterton, Justin B, DA, Grayman, Benji, Lucci. It's going to go to Robert, Base Will Hunting. Welcome all to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to Wesley Black, man. Let's go, Wesley. And Paige knocks down the free throws. It's now a 2-point game, 11-9. Bueckers has 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 5:07 to go here in the first quarter. Down the middle of the lane is Ari. She misses. Rebound falls to Dallas. Paige Bueckers ahead to Isaiah James, to Lee Euro, down the lane, misses the layup, too strong. Rebound falls to Natasha Howard with 4:50 to go. And a foul by Isaiah James, the rookie, in transition. And we're going to get an official timeout. An official timeout. Indiana 11, Dallas Wings 9, 4:51 to go the first quarter. And yo, excuse me, guys, I have to go blow my nose. I am under the weather. I've been sick. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we're in a commercial break, y'all. We are in a commercial break. It's 11-9 lead for Indiana. My goodness, this could be a close one. This could be a close one. If we have any Dallas Wings fans in here, you guys have been playing very, very well the last couple of games. You beat the Liberty a couple games ago, and then you had a tight one all the way through with the Atlanta Dream, where you shot pretty well. You shot pretty well. Thank you, brother. Irving with the $2 donation says, Josh, 90s Bull intro is the best in the world. So good. Oh, you're not lying, Irvin. I mean, I'm a bit biased, but the Chicago Bulls intro with Ray Clay is the best ever, man. Dude, goosebumps would just hit you every single time when that music would hit, right? And Ray Clay would say, and now. Oh, my goodness. Woo. As a kid growing up, I would just get so hyped. I used to love that. I used to love it. Thank you so much, man. Dallas beat Liberty? Yes, they did. They beat the Liberty by 10 points. They did. The Wings, Enrique had a great game. Paige, they've been playing a lot better together. Enrique Gumawale's found a lot more confidence since the All-Star break. Her points have been up. Her field goal percentage has been up. Her assist has been up. So this Haley Jones has been playing fantastic. The starting lineup for the Wings, shooting 46% from 3. DJ Carrington coming off the bench has been really good for her, averaging 10 and 5. So this Wings team, over the last couple of games, have been competing pretty well. Pretty well. Indiana Fever on a 3-game win streak right now. So we might have a fun one here, folks. We might have a fun one here. Thank y'all for joining me, though. I appreciate y'all. Do you guys hear me well? Is my mic all right? Let me know. Hopefully it is. Sorry if it isn't. But we're still in a commercial break. We're coming out of it, and it was an official timeout, by the way. It was an official timeout. You hear me good, Tristan? Thank you. Almost 700 likes on the stream. 1,600 people watching. Thank you, everybody who's been subscribing. I'll try to shout you guys out as I see you popping up on the stream when you're subscribing as much as I can. I'll miss some of you guys, but I'll try to get as much as I can. Thank you. I love country. Thank you, guys. George, Jay Gillian, thank you. Appreciate y'all. All right, coming out of this official timeout. It's going to be on the floor for the Fever, Natasha Howard, Boston, Mitchell, McDonald, and Lexi Hull. For the Wings, Enrique Gumawale, Bueckers, Haley Jones, Lee Euro, and DJ Carrington on the floor right now. All right, coming out of the commercial break. Caitlin Clark is in the building. She's in a Fever hoodie on the sideline, chatting it up with Sophie. who's having a seat right now. Ball's about it. It's Fever basketball shooting on the left side of the court. 4:45 left to go. Fever in their white uniforms here at the American Airlines Center on the road. Airy operating off the screen from Boston back inside. Boston, they're going to call for a travel. They're going to say she shuffled the feet. They're going to say she shuffled the feet. 4:38 to go. It's Dallas basketball down by 2. Dallas could tie or take the lead on this possession. Haley Jones inbounds this to Paige Bueckers. She'll bring it up. She's met by Lexi Hull. Ooh, Lexi on Paige. That's going to be a good matchup. Lee Euro gets the pass. She'll shoot the 3. That's going to be a miss. And Natasha Howard grabs her 5th rebound of the game. Outlet goes to Mitchell. Mitchell in the high post. A bad pass meant for, I don't know if that was meant for Airy or Lexi, but nonetheless, he goes out of bounds. That's another turnover. Wings basketball. Fever have 3 turnovers. Dallas has 2 currently. 4:17 remaining in the first quarter, 11-9. Paige Bueckers has 3 points. Arike has yet to score. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Fever. I think that was a kickball right there. So 4:09 to go in the first. 15 on the shot clock for the Dallas Wings. Tracy says, Josh, you're like 20 seconds behind. I'm watching on League Pass, so that's probably why. I'm still waiting for my DirecTV box to get fixed, so that way I can watch live television instead of an app, which would be a little bit better with that. All right, so Leroux attempted to pass, but Boston with the steal. Lexi the pass, the drive, and the score. Lexi Hull. That was one of my keys to the game. Force turnovers and capitalize off of them. There you go. Lexi Hull with her first bucket of the game. 13-9 lead. And a bad pass is stolen up by the Indiana Fever. Here they come. Sydney Colson checked in. Finds Kelsey Mitchell. Off the screen from Boston. Lee Euro now picking up Mitchell. She's too slow to pick her up. Paige with the help defense. Swung around Boston. Lexi, the 3, short. Rebound, Natasha Howard. Her 6th rebound of the game. Howard off the bank is good. Natasha, a big bounce back game for her. 6 points, 6 rebounds in the first quarter. Dejanay Carrington with the drive. And she is going to be fouled right here. Dejanay Carrington fouled by Sydney Colson. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. Tasha, what's up? Is Mitchell playing hurt? Mitchell looks fine to me out there. She looks definitely better than she did against Phoenix. I know what you're talking about. A couple of games ago against Chicago where she took that bump. And did that affect her in that Mercury game? That probably was the case. She did not look her normal self. She got into foul trouble. She only had 8 points against Phoenix. But here right now, she's 2 for 2, 5 points. She's moving around. She has some nice circus passes. She's looking good. Dejanay Carrington knocks down the first free throw, knocks down the second. It's a 4-point lead for Indiana, 15-11. 3:12 remaining. Here comes Indiana with Sydney Colson, Dantis, Mitchell, Natasha Howard, and Lexi Hull. And a steal there by Arike Gubawali, the strip, the steal, and it goes ahead to Misha Hines-Allen in transition for a layup. And we got a 2-point game all of a sudden with under 3 minutes to operate here in the first quarter. 15-13 Indiana. Fever in their white uniforms, shooting on the left side of the court. Lexi Hull in the right corner, pump fake on Paige Bueckers. Pass to the high post. Natasha Howard, dribble handoff to Kelsey Mitchell against Lee Euro. Nice step back shot. Good for Kelsey Mitchell. She's going to take advantage of that mismatch all day long. Keimer, thank you so much for the sub. You put the big on Kelsey Mitchell, she could do anything she wants. She'll take her off the dribble. She could do those step backs on a dime. Paige on the other end with an answer. A mid-range of her own, and Paige has 5 points. Her first made field goal. Her other 3 points came from free throws. 17-15 lead, Indiana with 2:14 to go. And here's a bad pass cross-court, stolen up by Arike Gubawali. A 3-on-2 fast break. Ahead to Dejanay Carrington, and she's going to tie the game at 17. Off the steal. 5 turnovers for Indiana. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. We're tied at 17. That's the second steal for Arike Gubawali. And Dejanay Carrington now has 4 points. Back on the other side of things, Sydney Colson tees up the three. Sydney Colson from downtown, a splash. She looked good shooting in that one quarter against Phoenix, and here she is knocking down a splash in the first quarter to put them up 2017. Lee Yuru looks to answer. She misses the top of the key three, but Misha Hines-Allen will draw a foul, a shooting foul, and go to the line for 2 free throws. This foul coming from Dantas, her first. So 2 free throws, 2 shots coming up for Misha Hines. Welcome on in, everybody. We have almost 2,000 people in the house. Keep smacking that thumbs up. Keep hitting that subscribe. What's up, Big Mick 1029? What up, man? Howard's a beast. Yeah, Howard's having a nice bounce back game right now. Nice bounce back game right now, Garfin. Yes. I mean, my goodness, she was not very good the last couple of games, but here she is finding her stride again. Misha Hines-Allen knocks down the first free throw. It is 20-18. She'll have one more coming up. Thank you, U100. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, Devin. Don, I'm sorry. Don Kelch. Cheers to you, man. Cheers to you. All right, second free throw. Last one for Misha. No good. 7th rebound for Natasha Howard. 7 boards, 6 points. Pull up 3 by Lexi, blocked by DJ Carrington into the hands of JJ Quinterly. And here come the Dallas Wings with Quinterly, Gubawali, Misha Hines-Allen, McCowan, and Dejanay. Pull up elbow jumper, no good by Enrique, but rebounded by McCowan. The offensive rebound. Let's see if they can get the second chance points here, and they will with Misha Hines-Allen on the bucket underneath. Dallas Wings are the #1 rebounding team, #1 offensive rebounding team in the league. So Fever got to keep mindful of that. But on the other side, Kelsey Mitchell, another baseline layup. She's too fast. 22-20 Indiana lead. Kelsey Mitchell, 7 points in this first quarter. A pass goes to DJ Carrington on the other side. She'll pass the left corner. Stolen up by Natasha Howard. Howard brings it up court. 36 seconds to go. Lexi back to Mitchell, right corner. To the post goes Natasha Howard against McCowan. She'll put the ball on the floor. Kick out to Mitchell for the 3. It's short. Rebound falls to Misha Hines-Allen. Head off. Enrique. She'll bring it up court. Hot step. Layup blocked. No! A foul. They're going to call a foul against Natasha Howard. And Enrique will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. Only one splash. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I missed that second splash. I forgot to put it on the scoreboard. That's my fault. 2 splashes for the Indiana Fever. One came from Kelsey Mitchell. The other one came from Sydney Colson. I forgot to add Sydney's. My bad. So that's 2 splashes for Indiana. None for the Dallas Wings. First free throw is good for Misha. One more will tie it. One more will tie it. Thank you for the heads up, Steven. Second free throw is good by Misha. So we're tied at 22 with 22 seconds to go. Whoa. Wow, 22. 19 seconds. No shot clock. Kelsey Mitchell brings up the ball. DJ Carrington out to meet her as she crosses the halfway point. She's still on her on the deep right side of the court here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. Mitchell with 6 seconds to go to operate. She'll take her off the dribble. Pull up long 3. No good. Hits the iron. Rebound to Sydney Colson. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. First quarter is in the books. We're tied at 22. We're tied at 22 here going into the second quarter. Wow. Wow. Let's pull up these stats right here. In that first quarter, the game leaders, Kelsey Mitchell with 7 points, Paige Bueckers with 5. Rebound leaders, Natasha Howard with 7. Nice bounce back game for her. Geisel Suter has 3 rebounds for the Dallas Wings. And assist leaders, Enrique Gubawale with 2. Kelsey Mitchell has 1 for the Fever. Indiana shooting 47% from the field, 28% from 3. Dallas is shooting 43% from the field. Nothing from downtown as of yet. 5 turnovers to Dallas's 3, and 13 rebounds to Dallas's 9 for Indiana. And I want to look at those points off turnovers. So they've each scored 4 points off of their respective turnovers, off their opponent's turnovers. They've each scored 4 points there. Points in the paint. Fever's winning that one, 16-10 here out of the first quarter. Assists, 5-4 Dallas. Offensive rebounds, Indiana's winning that 5-2 against Dallas, which is interesting because Dallas is the number 1 offensive rebounding team going into this game. Free throws, wow. Dallas is 8 for 9 from the free throw line in that first quarter. Fever are 0 for 1. 3 free throws came from Paige when she was foul shooting at 3. Misha Hines-Allen had like another 4 free throws. And I think there was an and 1 too. So, all right. 22-22. We're all tied up right here. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, man? Good. Hey, I'm glad that you are here, brother. Tracy's in the house. I see you, Ardoin. Mark. Hey, what up? Pumpkin Town Pan. What up, Pumpkin Town Pan? Good to see you back. Scott H is in here. Al. What's up, Al Grayton? Fever, stop playing with them. Let's go. Yeah, I was trying to sell you guys, man. Dallas has been playing pretty good over the last couple of games. They've been competing against some of the best teams. Indiana coming off of a win against a top 3 seeded team. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. That's why I say it was really important for Indiana to get hot right out the gate and maintain consistency. We got a $5 donation once again from James Mostas with a $5 sticker. He says, noob. Oh, with the controller dancing up and down. What's up, James? Thanks again for the sticker, brother. Thank you so much for the sticker, bro. Hell yeah. Shout out to James. And shout out to everybody in this chat. Almost 800 likes here in the first quarter. Couldn't ask for more. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Almost 800 likes. And shout out to everybody who's subscribing, too. Let's get ready for the second quarter, shall we? Let's get ready for the second quarter. Dallas has yet to score a 3. Who's going to be that first 3 for the Dallas Wings? My guess is going to be, I'm going to go with Enrique. I say the first 3 for Dallas is going to be Enrique. Fever have made 2. 1 by Mitchell, 1 by Sidney. Rolando with the sticker before the start of the second quarter. It's going to say, how's it going? Rolando, doing well, man. Doing well. Took my medicine, feeling better. Feeling great hanging out with y'all. 1 quarter in the books. Ready for the next 3. Rolando, too sweet, buddy. And let's get this thing going. Dallas Wings start off with the second quarter. They have the possession. 9:51 here in the second to go. 14 the shot clock. Paige operating off the screen from Misha Hines-Allen. Pull up, elbow, jumpers good from Paige Bueckers. 24-22 lead now for Dallas, and Paige now has 7 points with 2 rebounds and an assist. On the floor for the Fever, Cunningham, McDonald, Dantas, Timpson, and Lexi Hull. Dantas, baseline jump shot is good. Dantas, coming off a 12-point performance against Phoenix, has 2 out the gate here in the second quarter. Dantas on the board. Here come the Wings shooting on the right side of the court. Long 2 for Misha Hines-Allen. Gets the lead right back to Dallas, 26-24, with 9:09 to go in the first half. Quinterly picking up Aaron McDonald. Dantas setting the screen. Back to Dantas. Tees up the straightaway 3. Off the iron. Rebounded by Dejanay Carrington. She's got her first rebound to go with her 1 assist and 4 points. Dejanay to Quinterly. To McCowan on the right elbow. Back to Dejanay. McCowan sets the screen. Dejanay will be fouled by Dantas with 8:49 to go here in the second quarter. Foul is on the floor. 26-24, Dallas lead. If you haven't done so, keep smacking that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 900 by the end of the second quarter. And keep smacking that subscribe and join us for more live streams. Next one will be on Sunday. Ball sent back from the right sideline. Here's Misha Hines-Allen down the hill. Misses the floater. Dantas, the defensive rebound. Dantas, her first board of the game to go with her 2 points. Dantas, handoff to Sophie Cunningham off the left screen, driving down the hill, kicks out to her blonde bomber sister. Lexi pulls up, no good. McCowan, the defensive rebound. McCowan's got 2 boards. Outlet goes ahead to Misha Hines-Allen. Handoff, Paige Bueckers, left wing. Sophie picking her up. She'll pull up from the elbow. Paige, in and out it goes. And it's Ari who comes down with the rebound. Ari brings it up for the Fever. They're in their white uniforms, shooting on the left side of the court. Down the hill she goes. Ball's knocked loose. Are we going to get a tie-up? Yes, we are. We're going to get a jump ball here between the Fever and the Wings. We got a $10 donation, a sticker. We've been getting a lot of stickers tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly with another sticker, and it's a lemon just jumping up in the air. Yay. First ever sticker from Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for everything tonight. Wow, my goodness. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. We just hit 800 likes. Boom. There we go. 8:02 left to go in the second quarter. Dallas leads at 26-24. Leading scorers, Mitchell and Bueckers with 7 points. Natasha Howard, leading rebounder with 7 rebounds. It's going to be Wings basketball. And here's J.J. Quinterly bringing it across the halfway mark, joined by Misha Hines-Allen, Paige Bueckers, Dejanay Carrington, and Enrique, I'm sorry. No, it's McCowan. Here's Bueckers. Fade away over Lexi. In and out it goes. Good defense by Hull. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by who? Who's that off of? Geisel Suter's going to check in for Misha Hines-Allen. Oh, it's Indiana ball. It's Indiana basketball. Here we go. Indiana ball. Down by 2. 7:40 to go. And here's Aaron McDonald, who will outlet this to Aaliyah Boston in the high post. Dribble, handoff, goes Lexi. Lexi, kick out. Sophie finds Ari for 3. Lets it fly. No good. Rebound. Falls to J.J. Quinterly. Quinterly will bring it up. Quinterly driving on Ari, goes up, blocked by Boston, into the hands of Ari. Huge outlet pass in transition. Sophie, the layup is good. In transition, Sophie Cunningham ties the game. Great block by Boston. Ari with the huge outlet quarterback pass down the hill to Sophie for the layup to tie the game. And we got 7 minutes remaining. Here's Carrington, who passes down low to McCowan, stolen up by KK, Michaela Timpson, with under 7 minutes to go. And we're going to get a whistle here. It's an Ari McDonald bad pass, out of bounds, turnover, back to Dallas. But that was a good transaction on that other possession between Boston, Ari, and Sophie. That was awesome. 6:52 left to go here in the second quarter. Oh my goodness, over 800 likes on the stream. Keep smacking it. Let's try to get to 900 by the end of the game. What up, Roachy Toe? What's up, Roach? All right, here we go. Paige Bueckers brings it up court. They're shooting on the right side of the court. Guys will shoot it with the screen. Paige on the left wing outside, bringing out KK, Michaela Timpson. Paige to Enrique, inside, McCowan, and there's going to be an offensive foul called against McCowan. She got the post-entry pass, and then she kind of did this to Aaliyah Boston, and the ref called it. Oh, yeah, she was way too aggressive. So it is Fever basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Fever basketball. 6:36 to go. We're tied at 26. Rocha, hit that like button, boy. All right, Chloe Bibby's in. By the way, Chloe Bibby is with the team now for the rest of the year officially today. Driving, Kelsey Mitchell down the lane is a good layup. Kelsey Mitchell is just too fast. She's got 9 points, folks. 28-26, points in the paint, 20-10 in favor of the Fever. Paige going to work against Chloe Bibby. The pass to Enrique, pull-up jumper is good for 2. We're tied at 28. Enrique Gumbawale just scored her first field goal. And here come the Fever shooting on the left side of the court. A pass inside to the cutter, Sophie, and a layup is good for Sophie Cunningham. 30-28. Sophie's got 4 points. Dejanay with the put up on the other side. She can't get the layup. It's Fever basketball up by 2. Here's Ari McDonald driving from the left wing. Kick out. Finds a wide open Chloe Bibby who hits the splash from down under. Timeout Dallas. 5:38 to go. Chloe Bibby is a favorite for the rest of the season, and she's showing why right there, folks. Knocking down the splash. Let me add that to the clock. To the time, to the clicker right there. 3 splashes for the Fever. Boom, baby. From down under. I say that because she's Aussie. Aussie. Hit that thumbs up like Bibby's been knocking down those shots. Ari McDonald with the assist. And with that, Ari McDonald now has 5 assists so far in this half. 5 assists. A Bibby splash indeed, the Cajun man. A Bibby splash. Bibby, baby, beautiful. It was announced today, Chloe Bibby has a rest of the season contract. She's with the team. She has been absolutely productive in her minutes in these couple of games so far. Offensively, defensively, the way she stretches the floor. And then when Caitlin Clark comes back, all of a sudden, this bench for the Indiana Fever has a lot of production off of it now. Chloe, Dantas, Ari McDonald will move to the bench when Caitlin Clark comes back. And then, of course, Lexi Hull and Michaela Timpson. It's a deep bench that now has scoring ability, defensive ability, and likes to get out on the breaks. So this is looking good. This is looking scary right now. They're finding a stride right now, dude. They're finding a stride. We're still in a commercial break. It's a timeout made by the Wings, their first timeout. Right now, Indiana's leading, is outscoring Dallas 11-6 to start this second quarter. They lead it by 5 points. If you're brand new, keep smacking that thumbs up. Keep smacking that like button. We are 32 away from 900. Almost 2,000 people in the house. And hit that subscribe if you're brand new. We're going to be live for the rest of the season for these Indiana Fever games. Next one will be on Sunday. So come join us for that one. Sunday afternoon. Hit that subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. We'll be live for the playoffs as well. And as you subscribe, your name will pop up here on the stream. And I'll try to do my best to shout you out as the game's going along. As the game is going along. Stefan, I don't think we're going to be doing NFL predictions this year. So please stop spamming. I know you've been wanting it, and I don't think we're going to be doing that this year. I don't think we're going to be able to fit that in. All right, we're coming back out of the commercial break. We're coming out of the commercial break with 5:38 left to go here in the second quarter. It was a timeout by the Dallas Wings. They're down by 5. Art of Byron Rhodes. Appreciate the subscribe, brother. Appreciate the subscribe. On the floor for the Fever, it looks like it's going to be Boston, Mitchell, Sophie, Ari, and Bibby. For the Wings, on the floor, Geisel Suter, Enrique Gumbawali, Paige Bueckers, Haley Jones, and James. Isaiah James, the rookie. You know, it's crazy how that DeWanna Bonner situation happened, and it upset a lot of people, and I understand why. But if it wasn't for that, it wouldn't have led to Ari McDonald and then eventually Chloe Bibby being on the squad. Ball's inbounded. Paige Bueckers brings up the ball and draws a foul. She draws a foul. Kathy Clark, thank you so much for the subscribe. So she'll go to the line for 2 shots. She was fouled by Chloe Bibby. It's a shooting foul. Paige to the line for 2 shots. I almost said shorts. Oh my God. Paige, first free throw is good. First free throw is good for Paige. Oh my goodness. Second free throw was good. Yeah, a lot of people, there were some people who made big fuss about fans booing DeWanna Bonner, and I just don't understand why they thought that was crazy. I mean, that happens all the time. That happens all the time. When a player leaves a team in a situation that's like that, yeah, you're going to get booed. That happens in the NBA. That happens everywhere. That happens, you know? That also happens. So it was a steal right there by the Dallas Wings, and bringing up the ball, there is another whistle right here. Personal foul against Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, booing is a part of sports. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it doesn't always happen. When Erica Wheeler came back for the Indiana Fever, she didn't leave on bad terms. So what did she get? She got a standing ovation. She got love from the crowd. Paige Bueckers with the pull-up elbow jumper off the inbounded pass. And we got a 1-point game, 33-32, under 5 minutes to go. Here come the Indiana Fever in their white uniform, shooting on the left side of the court. Boston against Geisel Suter, backing her down in the post. Double team coming with Haley Jones. Kick out, Chloe Bibby for 3. Oh, Chloe! Oh, Chloe, are you kidding me? Oh, Chloe Bibby with a splash from the left corner. That's 2 for 2 from downtown. Yo, 4:27 to go. 36-32. Pull up elbow. No good by Paige. And there's going to be a loose ball foul called against Dallas. Against Isaiah James. Fever basketball. Fever basketball. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Chloe Bibby, have yourself a game again. 6 points off the bench. Quality minutes, folks. Quality minutes. 4:19 to go. Here come the Fever. And it's going to be Sophie Cunningham, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Natasha Howard, and Erin McDonald on the floor. A feed inside from Natasha to Boston with the finish. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Natasha Howard's everywhere. She's got what? 7 points? 7 rebounds? Oh my goodness, 2 assists now. Nice JJ move up and under on Sophie. And a floater goes for the rookie, 34-38. Fever lead. What a maneuver by the Rook for the Dallas Wings. Howard going to work on Haley Jones. Draws a foul. Draws a shooting foul. And now Natasha Howard will go to the line for 2 shots. Rocha says Howard's been playing so well lately. She had a great stretch, but then she had these last 2 games against Chicago and Phoenix. She didn't play very well, and she lost minutes. Like, she only played like 12 minutes in each game, like something like that. But here, she's back on track. She's back on track. First free throw up for Natasha Howard is good. She has 8 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists here in this first half. So good bounce back for Howard. 3:43 left to go in the second quarter. It's 39-34, 5-point lead for the Fever. Thank you so much for subscribe, Christy. Thank you, Christy. Let me do that. Second free throw is good. 40-34, 6-point lead, 9 points for Howard, 7 rebounds. Paige Bueckers brings it up court. She's met by Sophie Cunningham, hits Arike Gumbawali, who has only 1 field goal in this game. Arike pull up mid-range, won't fall. Boston the rebound, her 4th of the game. Outlet, Mitchell, bounce pass to the trailer. Howard layup missed, but we're going to get a foul. We're going to get a foul. A couple of whistles here. A couple of whistles. Haley Jones called for the foul. Haley Jones called for the foul, and now that's going to be how many fouls for Haley Jones? That's her 4th foul? Ooh. And she fouled Natasha Howard, who will go back to the line for 2 shots. By the way, we just hit 900 likes. 900 was the goal. We still got over 3 minutes left of gameplay in the second quarter. 900 likes was the goal. By the end of the second, and we got it. Thank y'all so much for smacking that thumbs up. We're on the road to 1,000. The Ace Avenue, 18-month highlighted comment. Good channel, good guy. He says, what's good, brother? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, man. I know you've been covering baseball, brother. Howard knocks down the free throw. 3:20 left to go. Ace, much love to you, man. Thank you so much, brother. Doing good. Hope you're doing well as well. Haley Jones still staying on the court right now, and oh, that's her 4th personal. I'm sorry. The previous one was 3. That's her 4th. So she's really in foul trouble right now. Haley Jones just committed an offensive foul, setting the screen against Erin McDonald. Oh, she knocked her to the ground. Oh, yeah, because you were moving, Haley. That would have been fine if you weren't moving. That's an illegal screen. That's an illegal screen. So here come the Fever off that turnover right there. 3 minutes left to go. Fever have the possession. Mitchell, the 3, short. Trying to get her on rebound. Geisel-Suter gets it instead. Outlet to Arike in transition. Bounce pass ahead to the baseline. Layup is good for J.J. Quinterly. I'm sorry, that was Isaiah James. 36-41, 5-point lead for Indiana. 2:40 left to go. Boston, handoff. Sophie thought about shooting it. She'll bring it to the high post instead. Kick out to Natasha Howard on the right elbow. Puts the ball on the floor. Her back to Misha Hines-Allen. Now she'll square up on her. 7 on the shot clock. Handoff. Boston hesitates. Dribble handoff to Erie for 3. She lets it fly, and she lets it fall for a splash. Erie McDonald with the 5th splash for the Fever today. 44-36. Indiana starting to really find a groove here offensively in the second quarter. Paige Bueckers will knock down an elbow jumper from mid-range. And back the other way, Misha Hines-Allen commits a shooting foul to a driving Erin McDonald, And she'll go to the line now for 2 shots. 2 shots coming up for Ari. But first, an official time. No, not official. A fever timeout. We're going to get a fever timeout here, folks, with 2:08 remaining in the half. When we come back, Aaron McDonald will be shooting 2 shots. Scott Brown, what up? Paige has 13 points. Paige Bueckers has 13 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds on 4 for 8 shooting. So she's got 13 points, Paige Bueckers. Arike Gumbawali, who had been playing better since the All-Star break, she's only 1 for 3 in this first half. 4 points, 3 assists. She does have 2 steals. She only has 1 made field goal, though. Geisel Suter's got 2 points, 2 for J.J. Quinterly, 2 for Haley Jones. So Paige Bueckers is not really getting help much offensively from her starting, or the rest of her starting 5. She's not getting help from her other starters. But off the bench, Misha Hines-Allen has 7 points, 4 from Dejonae Carrington, and 4 from Isaiah James. So Paige Bueckers needs some help from the rest of her starters. From the Indiana Fever, their leading scorer right now is Kelsey Mitchell, 9 points on 4 for 7 shooting with an assist and a rebound. 9 points also for Natasha Howard, who has 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Aaliyah Boston's got 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals and a block. So Boston, she played well defensively against Phoenix. She's carrying that defensive momentum here today. Sophie Cunningham's got 4 points on 2 for 2 shooting. She hasn't missed a shot. She's got 2 rebounds and assist. Erin McDonald, 3 points for her, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. And then off the bench, nice production. 6 points from Chloe Bibby, 2 for 2 from downtown. 3 points from Sydney Colson, 2 points from Lexi, 2 points from Dantis. 46-38, Indiana leads it. Indiana's got 5 3-pointers made, 5 splashes. Dallas, nada, 0. They're 0 for 4 from downtown. Not a single 3, man. Not a single 3. Michael Fredericks, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, like I started feeling a little bit sick going into yesterday morning, and then I got really sick as the night progressed. And then I tried to rest up as much as I could today. Took some medicine before the stream started, and right now I feel pretty good. My medicine's in. I got a lot of adrenaline flowing through me, hanging out with all you guys. I'm feeling really, really good right now. And then I'll rest up later on tonight and get ready for that Sunday matchup. We'll be live on Sunday, so keep smacking that subscribe. We're coming out of the commercial break. It was a timeout made by the Fever. Aries going to the line for 2 shots. We have 2,100 people in the house, and we're 6 folks away from 1,000 likes. 6 likes away from 1,000. My goodness. I'm just so impressed with how you guys have been blowing up these streams all summer long. Even without Caitlin Clark, you guys have been dedicated. You guys are been loyal to this Indiana Fever team. Other fans as well that have been coming in as we've been streaming all these games, they've been coming here, and they've been really, really cool people too. So shout out to everybody. So Aaron McDonald's going to knock down both free throws out of the commercial break. 2:05 to go. Indiana leads at 46-38, and now Aaron McDonald has 5 points to go with her 5 assists. Paige Bueckers and the Wings shooting on the right side of the court in their dark navy blue jerseys with the neon green trim are shooting on the right side of the court. Geisel Suter finds a cutting Enrique, and she's going to be fouled by Sophie Cunningham, who wants an immediate review. She's looking towards Stephanie White, and she wants a review right now. But Stephanie's going to look at her staff, and I don't think she's going to oblige here. I think they're going to let this one go, and Enrique will go to the line for 2 shots. Thank you, Akron. Thank you, brother. Avatar says we hit 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes in the first half. Rhonda says, Josh, ginger tea will do wonders. If you want to try it, hope you feel better. Yeah, I've heard about ginger tea, and you know what? I think that's what I got to do. Get some tea. Yeah. Good suggestion right there. 39-40. There you go. Enrique knocks down both free throws. Because my sinuses just got a sore throat. Sinuses are going crazy. Yeah. That'd be a good idea to do. Sophie Cunningham tees up the wing 3. That's going to be a miss. Natasha Howard grabs her 8th rebound, and here goes a second chance opportunity. Finds a cutting Kelsey Mitchell, misses at the rim. Paige Bueckers with the rebound. Paige brings it up court. She's got 13 points, attacking Sophie Cunningham. Up and under, pull up is gonna roll in for Paige Bueckers. She now has 15 points. My goodness, Paige. Can someone give her some help on the Dallas Wings? She's got 15 points right now. She had 21 against the Fever in that last matchup. She cuts the lead to 4 here. We still got a game. And we're going to get a foul. We're going to get a foul away from the ball. I think Aaliyah Boston, yeah, she was fouled by Misha Hines-Allen. They're in the bonus. They're in the bonus. So let me put the Fever in the bonus, as Boston will now go to the line for 2 shots. Henry, thank you, Henry. Thank you, Henry. First free throw is good for Aaliyah Boston. 47-42, 5-point lead. Lexi Hall is going to check in for Sophie Cunningham. Second free throw is good for Boston. 48-42. Remember, Indiana is in the bonus for the last minute. 1 minute to go. Here come the Wings with Misha Hines-Allen, Paige Bueckers, Enrique, Geiso Suter, and Isaiah James. Pull up baseline jumper missed by Enrique. She tried to chase down her own rebound, goes out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call this off of Mitchell. So it does stay Dallas basketball. Dallas basketball with 14 on the shot clock, 52 on the game clock. Down by 6. Wings inbound from the baseline. Isaiah to Geiso Suter. Dribble handoff. Back to Isaiah. Mitchell in front to guard. Finds left corner. Paige off the screen from Geiso Suter. Inside, post pass, to the cutter goes Misha, right hand layup, no good, they're gonna call for a travel. Anyway, it wasn't gonna count, travel. Pack your duffel bags, folks. We're going back to the left side of the court. It's Fever ball. 40 seconds remain. 7 turnovers now for the Dallas Wings to the Fever's 9. So Fever started limiting the turnovers a lot better. Oh, and then when I say that, a bad pass by Aerie turns it over. Intercepted by Isaiah James, and now it's Wings basketball with 21 seconds remaining, down by 6. Enrique has it by the logo. Mitchell to guard, to Geiso Suter, handoff right back to Enrique, back to Geiso Suter, to Misha, tees up the wing 3, hits the back iron, Boston the defensive rebound, 6 seconds to go, no shot clock, handoff Enrique, brings it across the halfway mark, 2-1, fading away at the buzzer, no good, and that's gonna do it for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. 48-42, Indiana leads it by 6. It's halftime. It's halftime. Indiana outscored Dallas 26-20 in that second quarter. I thought they looked like they were pulling away a little bit. Like they were really piecing up Dallas. They were knocking down their shots, but then Dallas came back a bit. They started coming back a bit, led by Paige Bueckers. Paige is shooting well right now. Paige is shooting pretty well. So let me take off, let me change this to halftime. All right, halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Keep smacking that thumbs up. I'm going to go over halftime box score and everything. Keep smacking that like. 1.1 thousand likes. When did that happen? Thank you. Thank you. Josh, I plan to set up my Switch 2 tomorrow. The weekend is set for you, Avatar. The weekend is set for you. I'm excited for you, man. I'm excited for you. All right. Are you guys still doing the Pick'em League this year? Yes, Stefan. Yeah, we're gonna still do the Pick'em League. We're gonna still do Pick'em League, and we're gonna do fantasy drafts with channel members for fantasy football, and we're gonna do fantasy drafts with members for fantasy basketball too, coming up in October, which is almost around the corner. The summer flew by this year. The summer flew by faster than ever this year, and that's because we've been having a whole lot of fun with these Fever games. It's flying, baby. It's flying. All right, you guys ready for the halftime box score? Let's do it. Let's go over the halftime box score. So, team stats right now, right off the hop. Indiana shot 50% from the field, 33% from 3. Dallas shot 45% from the field, and nothing, a big old giant goose egg from downtown, 0%. I don't know if I've ever seen that going over a halftime box score where a team had 0% in a category. 0. 9 turnovers for Indiana in that first half compared to Dallas's 7. 20 rebounds to 15 in favor of Indiana. So Indiana is out rebounding the number 1 rebounding team going into today's game. Dallas was ranked number 1 in rebounds. And right now, Indiana's winning that battle. So that's a really good sign. Now let's head to the box score, and we'll start with the starting lineup of the Indiana Fever. Your leading scorers are Kelsey Mitchell and Natasha Howard, each with 9 points. Kelsey Mitchell has 1 rebound and assist to go with those 9 points. Natasha Howard almost at a double-double. She has 8 rebounds with those 9 points, 2 assists, and a steal. Great bounce-back performance by Howard after struggling over the last couple of games and saw a loss in minutes. She's earning him here tonight. Aaliyah Boston, 3 for 5 from the field, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Boston, nothing too flashy, but she's getting the job done on both ends of the floor, especially on that defensive side of things. Sophie Cunningham's 2 for 3 from the field, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and assist. And 5 points for Ari McDonald, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. And look at the plus minus. No one's in the minus in the starting lineup for the Fever. Plus 12, Aaliyah Boston. Plus 4, Kelsey Mitchell. Plus 7 for Sophie Cunningham. Plus 8 for Ari McDonald. And then we move on to the bench. Dantes has 2 points to go with a rebound. Chloe Bibby, 2 for 2 from 3. 6 points. Michaela Timpson has yet to score. She only played 3 minutes there. Sydney Colson, 3 points off a 3-pointer made and a rebound. 2 points for Lexi Hull. And she has no other stats. She has 2 points. So that is a total of 6, 8, 10, 13 bench points for the Indiana Fever. Moving on to the Dallas Wings. Starting lineup, 15 points is their leading scorer with Paige Bueckers on 5 for 9 shooting, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. She's not getting much production from the rest of the starters. The next highest scorer is Arike Gumawali in the starting lineup with 6 points. She does have 2 steals, 3 assists. 2 points for Geisel Suter, 2 points for JJ Quinterly, and Haley Jones, who has been really good as of late in the starting lineup for the Wings. She only has 2 points. She has 1 block, 1 assist, but she's also in foul trouble. She has 4 fouls in that first half. So that's bad. 4 fouls, you're not going to see too much of her now. Moving on to the bench, Misha Hines Island leads the way off the bench with 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. 4 points from Dejanay Carrington with a rebound, an assist, and a block. And 4 points by Isaiah James and 1 rebound. So their bench points is 15. 15 points off the bench for Dallas, 13 for Indiana. Moving on to some more team stats. Let's go back to those turnovers. So Indiana had 9. They gave up 6 points off those turnovers. Dallas had 7 turnovers. They also gave up 6. So 6 points apiece scored off of turnovers. Looking at points in the paint, 24-18, Indiana's winning that battle. Looking at fast break points, Dallas is winning that one, 8-4 in the fast break points. Looking at assists, Indiana 11, Dallas with 10. Looking at the free throws, 12 for 13 from the free throw line for the Dallas Wings. Indiana 7 for 9 from the free throw line. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your halftime box score. That's your halftime box score. Presented by nobody. So, everything was tied at the end of the first quarter, 22-22 apiece. In the second quarter, Indiana outscored Dallas 26-20. Going into the second half, I want to see Indiana start to pull away a bit because really it's Paige Bueckers and the bench that's keeping Dallas into this game. The rest of the starters are playing not that good. The Indiana Fever, I felt like they have pretty good overall production. Now I just want to see them pick them apart and then just try not to beat them all at once. Just pick them apart and just stack and stack and stack. Next thing you know, you have a double-digit lead, and you can walk out of this with maybe a 12-point win or something like that. I feel like with the way the Dallas rest of the starters are playing, I think that is something that's achievable, especially when you're winning the rebounding battle. Continue to capitalize off of turnover, limit your turnovers, which they did better in the second quarter. Continue to do that, and then force more turnovers and capitalize off of that. You do that, I think Indiana can start to pull away here at some point in the second half. So anyway, that's your halftime box score and breakdown and some of the things I want to see going into the second half. Howard probably going to get this double-double here in the third quarter. Aaliyah Boston, I think she's on pace. Boston's on pace for a double-double too. She's got 8 points and 5 rebounds, so she's on pace for 16 and 10. Kelsey Mitchell, she's got 9 points here in the first half, on pace for 18. And McDonald's on pace for a double-double too. 5 points and 5 assists. She's on pace for 10 and 10. So let's see if that can continue to trend that way. Is the house sold out? So this is at the American Airlines Center where the Dallas Mavericks play. They anticipated Paige versus Caitlin. Obviously, that didn't happen again. But it looked like a pretty decent crowd. It looked like a pretty, just like the last game, it looked like a pretty decent crowd. I don't know if it's sold out, but it looks pretty decent out there. And there'll probably be a lot of fans, just like the last time, that are going to wait afterwards looking for Caitlin Clark autographs, which she did so well of last time. Like, Caitlin Clark she felt bad because they moved to a larger arena and a lot of people were there waiting to see her. Even some Dallas Wings fans wanted to see Caitlin because they love their Dallas Wings. They love Paige Bueckers and Enrique, but they're also big fans of Caitlin, you know? So Caitlin Clark, she stood after the game last time and signed autographs for the kids and everybody, the fans, and took pictures. I'm sure that probably happened again. A $2 donation from George J. Gillian Jr. with a sticker. He says, cool. Everything's so cool. Let's go, George. J. Gillian Jr. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, George. You know, this is only my second season covering the WNBA, and I've mentioned this before, and I'll continue to mention it. One thing I've noticed about the WNBA over the NBA, the players in the WNBA, and even in college too, they are so much more fan-friendly than NBA players. It's not even close. WNBA players are so much more fan-friendly. Whether it's Caitlin Clark, who will spend a long time signing autographs, Aaliyah Boston, Paige, like all across the league, WNBA players are way more approachable, and they seem to care more about the fans and their experience than NBA players. NBA players tend to be pretty unapproachable. That's one thing I've noticed. I don't know about anybody else, but I have. I'm gonna go grab me a drink. Let me know if you guys want anything. Again, thank y'all for 1.1 thousand likes. Keep smacking that thumbs up. Jetson's in the house. What's up, Jets? I'll be right back. Just don't burn everything, okay? Don't burn the place to the ground. Some of you guys are in charge. Make sure the place doesn't get burned to the ground, all right? Don't burn the place down. You gotta have some nice things. Hey, what's all that fire? Why is there so much fire in the chat? Yvette, you too? Jets. Why is there so much fire in the chat? Someone put it out. We need some water in the chat. We need some water. Rocha, where's the water? Or some wind, something. There goes the fire trucks. Thank you so much, Joseph. There goes the fire trucks. Kentucky Lucky with the wave. The waves. Put out the fire. See? Some of you guys just can't take y'all nowhere. Can't take y'all nowhere sometimes. As soon as I get up, boom. You just start burning the whole place down. It was a crash out halftime show. For real, Rob. We're still in a commercial break. Getting ready for the second half. In fact, let me go ahead and change the corner because I know I'll probably forget later as soon as the game comes back. Let's get this ready for the start of the third quarter. Third quarter. Who won over the Lions and Chargers game? I don't know, but preseason is not about who wins. It's about, you know, finding talent, getting roster spots and stuff like that, you know. That's really what's important. Chargers, though, won? Okay. Al, thank you, buddy. Josh, I've been getting into those pocket things lately. I bought a Stanley. Ooh, okay. And I've been drinking water with the pocket powder juices. The thing about those Stanleys and those other kind of those cups like that, they keep everything nice and cold, right? I might have to look into one. Of course, I got to get a sports-related one, though. Oh. Gotta stay hydrated. I don't have any more oil chips with dick oil. Oh, my goodness. I'm scared of the smoke, says Joe Bear's channel. You're scared of the smoke? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Roger, get ready for the second half, boy. Get ready for the second half. Whew. Almost 1.2 thousand likes on the stream. 19 likes away from 1.2K. There we go. All right, let's see who's starting this off in the second half. It's going to be Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Eric. For the Wings, Geisel Suter, Gubawali, Bueckers, Hines Allen, and Lee Uro. You ready, Roach? All right. If you don't stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So let's do it. Second half, baby. Right as we're about to start the second half. 1.2 thousand likes. 1.2 thousand likes. Leading scorers going to the second half. Once again, Paige Bueckers with 15 points. 15 points for Paige. 9 for Howard and Mitchell. Whew. What up, PJ? What up, Peach Meister? What's good with you, brother? It's the first of the month. All right, here we go. Start of the second half, and it's going to be Wings basketball. They'll be on the left side of the court. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. So they'll inbound here with 11 on the shot clock. 9:47 on the game clock. Wings in their blue jerseys shooting on the left side of the court. Fever in their white uniforms. Ball's inbounded. And here is J.J. Quinterly up top to Lee Uro. Lee looking left. Boston on her. 1 on the shot clock. And she doesn't get it off in time. That's a shot clock violation. Once again, Boston is proving to be a defensive juggernaut over the last couple of games. She played great defense in the first half against these Dallas Bigs, and right off the gate, she forces a turnover. So here come the Fever, shooting on the right side of the court. First possession of the second half. Boston setting up area of the screen. Pass back to Boston. Pull-up jumper off the back guard. Howard gets her 10th rebound. Howard goes up, handoff, Boston, and she'll hit the layup. And Boston now has 10 points, 6 rebounds. Howard, 9 points, 10 rebounds. 1 point away from a double-double, 50-42. Paige pulls up for the baseline, no good. Aerie with the defensive rebound. She'll bring it up in transition. She drives. Oh, I think they're going to call for an offensive foul. She bumped off Enrique. That's an offensive foul. Dallas basketball with 9:01 to go. Just got off work. About to chill and smoke some damn right. That's the first of the month. Yes, sir. How's work going and everything, man? How's work and everything, dude? Hope it's been going well, brother. And you ready for fantasy football? Because it's right around the corner. We got to start getting that thing going, especially with the $100 league and all the other money leagues and stuff. JJ Quinterly, she misses the driving floater, rebounded by Natasha Howard. And here comes Howard driving baseline against Lee. She can't get it to fall. Boston with a putback, no good. Lee with the rebound, and she falls. But before that, gets the pass out to JJ Quinterly, who brings it up court. JJ to Lee Yuru, who's back in the front court. To Grisel Suter. Oh, they're running a double big lineup. And a bad pass goes out of bounds, but it was last touched by Mitchell's leg. So, Grisel Suter will check out. Dallas played with that double big lineup for a little bit. So, she'll check out. Grisel Suter. Checking in is Misha Hines-Allen. 11 on the shot clock for the Dallas Wings. JJ Quinterly set to inbound this from the baseline. She does to Misha Hines-Allen with a driving layup. Misha, nice layup. No one accounted for Misha Hines-Allen at all. She was just wide open. It even befuddled me. 8:10 left to go here in the third quarter. 15 on the shot clock. Mitchell against the rookie. Takes her off the dribble on the elbow. Brings her to the top of the key. Mitchell, she's been shooting pretty well here in the second half. Step back off the crossover. The shot is short. Rebound falls to Lee Euro. And that's going to be her third rebound. Outlet goes to Paige Bueckers. Sophie picking her up to Lee Euro. Pump fake on Boston. Takes her off the dribble. Drives inside. Layup is no good. Fighting for her own rebound. She can't secure it, but Boston does. She now has 8 rebounds. 2 away from a double-double. Boston to Aerie for 3. And it's a splash. Aerie is scary. McDonald's got 8 points, 5 rebounds. Boston now has 3 assists with her 10 points and 8 rebounds. 53-44, 9-point lead for Indiana. Here's Paige Bueckers, leading scorer of the game, leads it to a shot against Sophie. No whistle. It's a miss, and Boston gets the rebound. Here comes Aerie McDonald in the front court. 7:11 left to go in the third quarter. Fever in their white uniforms, she on the right side of the court. Here's Sophie on the cut. Natasha finds her. She misses the layup. Good defense by Misha, who grabs the rebound and an outlet to Enrique. Dashes up court, stops on a dime, pulls up. It flushes out, in and out it goes. Lee Euro with the rebound, and we're gonna get a whistle. A foul here called against the Fever with 6:55 to go. With 6:55 to go, it's gonna be... Oh, it's a jump ball. It's gonna be a jump ball between Lee Euro and Sophie Cunningham. Well, this is a mismatch. It should be Lee, who's a 6'7", going against Sophie Cunningham. This should be Dallas winning the tip right here. Work's been good. Been working over 80 hours a week. Gonna try to buy a brand new car by the end of the year. Oh, Dan, you put in that work in, PJ. Dallas does win the... No, Fever won the tip, but they turn it right back over to Paige Bueckers and the Dallas Wings with 6:40 to go. Wings, let's see if they can capitalize off of that turnover. A pass to Lee Euro gets broken up out of bounds. Last touch by Boston. They'll have 12 on the shot clock with 6:35 left to go in the third quarter. Down by 9. All right, PJ, I see you. 80 hours, bro. You ain't playing, man. You want that car, you gonna get it, dude. You working like that. Good stuff, man. JJ inbounds this to Lee. Fakes the handoff to Quinterly. She'll put the ball on the floor. Backing down Boston on the wing. Kick out with 5 on the shot clock. Paige steps into a 3. She misfires. Oh, my goodness. She's fouled. That's going to be 3 free throws. And once again, it comes from Aaliyah Boston. This happened in the first quarter. Boston, she fouled Paige Bueckers shooting a 3, who then went to the line for 3 free throws and made them all. And here we go. In the third quarter, same thing. Boston fouls Paige shooting a 3. She'll go to the line for 3 free throws. 3 free throws. Paige Bueckers goes to the line with 15 points. Knocks down the first one. 45-53, 8-point lead for Indiana. Shout out to 1,984 people in the house. 1984. What a great year. Paige, second free throw. Good. I need to get my title back. Roger, you ain't getting nothing back. All you gotta get back is your big back. It's the only back you got. Big back. 6:27 to go in the third quarter. Paige Bueckers, last free throw is good. She nails all three, cuts the lead to 6. Paige now has 18 points. Here come the Indiana Fever with Natasha Howard, Erin McDonald, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Aaliyah Boston. Mitchell, guard up top by Carrington. Oh, and Boston's going to set an illegal screen. Boston called for an offensive foul, turns it right back over to Dallas, who's down by 6 with 6:15 to go in the third quarter. That's 3 turnovers now for the Fever in this third quarter. That's 3 turnovers for Indiana. Got to watch that. 6:07 to go here in the third quarter. 17 on the shot clock. Carrington to McCowan of the Wings on the elbow. Handoff. Paige Bueckers. Sophie on her. McCowan with the screen. Paige getting trapped. Finds Misha Hines-Allen up top. Hesitates on Howard. Brings it inside. Pull up. Is going to hit the iron. Rebound will fall to the baseline to Natasha Howard, who now has 11 rebounds. 5:46 to go, and she'll let Erin McDonald bring up the ball across the halfway mark. Erin to Mitchell up top. Swings at Sophie, left wing. Howard, the screen, inside the post. Natasha Howard puts the ball on the floor. Finds a wide open Erin. She'll drive along the baseline. Floater up. No good. Paige Bueckers with the rebound. Her third of the game. Paige walks it up court. Sophie will guard her with 18 on the shot clock, 5:22 to go. Finds the cutter and DJ Carrington. Blocked at the rim. Blocked at the rim by Natasha Howard. Into the hands of Sophie. To Mitchell for 3. And it's good. Kelsey Mitchell with the splash. 56-47. Kelsey got 12 points. 56-47 Indiana. 5 minutes to go. Wings, Misha, bad pass to Paige, stolen up by Natasha Howard, and in transition, the ball goes to the bounds. Last touch by Misha Hines-Allen, and we're going to get an official timeout. Official timeout with 4:54 remaining in the third quarter. Indiana leads it by 9, 56-47, outscoring Dallas 8-5 in this third quarter. Ooh, Kelsey Mitchell, safe to say she is back. She struggled in that game against Phoenix. She had 8 points. She looked like she was hobbled a little bit because remember she had that bump that she took, and maybe that was hindering her a little bit. She got into foul trouble. It wasn't her game. Luckily, Erin McDonald and Dantes and Boston and everybody else picked up the slack and were able to get it done against Phoenix. But here, Mitchell, 12 points, double digits, 50% shooting, rebound, and assist. She's flying all around the court. She looks a lot better. Aaliyah Boston's got 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Natasha Howard is 1 point away from a double-double with 9 points and 11 rebounds. And for the Dallas Wings, Paige Bueckers, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Misha Hines-Allen, really good game from her today. 9 points off the bench for her. Agumbawale, only still 1 made field goal. She made 1 field goal early in that first half. She hasn't scored from the field since. She has 6 points. She has 6 points, 3 assists. So Enrique, if you're a Dallas fan, she needs to get going. She needs to get going. Almost a 1.3 thousand likes on the stream during this commercial break. 44 likes away from 1,300. Keep smacking that thumbs up during this commercial break. Let's try to get to, I don't know. Let's see if we can get to 1,400 likes by the end of the quarter. We'll see. But appreciate the love and support, y'all. Keep smacking that like and subscribe. If you hit that sub, your name will pop up here on the stream. Our next game will be on Sunday. Let's see who the Fever are facing off on Sunday. It's going to be against the Seattle Storm. The Seattle Storm on Sunday. Ooh. They're the 4th seeded team. Seattle's the 4th seed. And they're half a game behind Phoenix. So, that's going to be a battle. Indiana's got some wins against some top-notch teams. They have a win against the top 3 seeded teams. They have a win against Liberty. They have a win against the Mercury. And they have a win against the Lynx in that Commissioner's Cup. So, Indiana, even without Caitlin Clark, has shown that they can get it done against some of these top teams. So, Sunday, be here or be. There you go. Coming out of a commercial break. It's an official timeout. Under 5 to go here in the third. Under 5 to go here in the third quarter. PJ go to bed. PJ says, don't tempt me. Working 8 hours a week. That boy tired. He's tired. Right now they're showing Caitlin Clark signing autographs during the commercial break. Oh my goodness. There was a lot of fans hounding Caitlin Clark even before the game started. And she was signing autographs like crazy. My goodness. My goodness. Right now, she's on the sideline chatting it up with Sophie Cunningham. Sophie whispering into her ear, and Caitlin's like, yeah, sure. Talking about what they're going to eat for dinner afterward. Maybe. All right. We're back on the commercial break. It is Fever Basketball. Sydney Colson's out there with Lexi Holt, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and Natasha Howard. 10 on the shot clock. 4:40 left to go here in the third quarter. And here's a pull-up elbow jumper by Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell's got 14 points, ladies and gentlemen. Kelsey freaking Mitchell, one of the top leading scorers of the WNBA, a top 4 scorer in the league. And here's a baseline pass to McCowan up top for Misha Hines-Allen, who finishes 49-58. It is a 9-point game. Colson hits the cutter. Boston the stop. Boston the pull-up. No good. Howard the offensive rebound. Hits Sydney Colson up top. Sydney pauses. Hands off Boston. Hand off back to Sydney. Kick out. Right corner 3. Lexi Hall. A blonde bomber splash from Lexi. Paige took a bump, by the way, and she was a little slow to get up. But Lexi Hall lets it fly from the corner, and that is the 8th splash from the Indiana Fever. Blonde bomber. There you go. Lexi emotes in the chat. Paige Bueckers is going to go to the sideline. She took a good little bump right there. And I think the Wings just called the timeout for that. Wings called the timeout for that. Yeah. They have 3 timeouts left. Fever have 4. And the trainers are coming to go look at Paige. Oh, no. And Paige has her face in a towel. Is she crying? And now, yeah, she's crying. Oh, she was tearing up a little bit. I think, what happened? Here's a replay. Paige Bueckers. Oh, did she get kneed by Boston off the screen right there? It was inadvertent. It wasn't intentional. But she took a bump from Aaliyah Boston moving off the screen to her knee or thigh area. And Paige is on the sideline with a towel in her face. And the trainers are giving her a look. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully she's okay. It was nothing intentional. It wasn't dirty or anything like that. It was inadvertent, just a freak accident type of thing. Yeah, Paige is in a lot of pain. She's got her head buried in that towel. Lunched over, head buried in that towel. All right, Wings. They're going to try to get it done right here with her on the sideline for now. 3-4 left to go in the third quarter. Hopefully she's able to come back. Haley Jones out there, mind you, she's got 4 fouls. She's in trouble. In foul trouble. Dejanay Carrington to the cutter. McCowan blocked at the rim by Lexi. Oh, they're going to call for the foul. They're going to call for the foul. Okay. Lexi Hall for the foul. But you know what? I'll take that, though, because that was good defense. Make her earn it at the free throw line, because McCowan is not a good free throw shooter. She is not a good free throw shooter. Now watch her make them. First free throw's up. Good. 50-61. 11-point lead for Indiana. Hey, thank y'all so much for 1.3 thousand likes, by the way. Appreciate y'all. McCowan knocks down both. 10-point game. Sydney Colson quickly into the front court Fever in their white uniforms shooting on the right side of the court. To Howard, the drive, the kick, Lexi, the miss, and the rebound falls to Howard. The pull-up, no good. Dantas on the putback, denied by McCowan. She comes up with a loose ball. The pass for Dejanay goes out of bounds, and it's last touched by Lexi Hull, so it's going to be Dallas basketball with 3:13 remaining in the third quarter, 21 on the clock, game clock, shot clock for Dallas, as Quinterly is going to bring up the ball. Quinterly's out there with Haley Jones, McCowan, Carrington, and Gumbawali. A bad pass stolen up by Cindy Colson to Mitchell. Layup, no good. Rebound falls to a Gumbawali. Ahead to Haley Jones in transition. She drives. She has one man to beat, Lexi Hall, and she gets the layup. Wings on a little run right there. Cuts the lead back to single digits to 8 points. 2:45 remaining here in the third quarter. 2,200 people in the chat. Welcome on in. Appreciate y'all keeping him company. Kelsey Mitchell, step back jumper along too. Kelsey Mitchell's in her bag right now. She's got 16 points. She's letting it fly here in the third quarter. 2:26 remaining in the third. It's a 10-point lead. Wings trapping a Gumbawali. Hits McCowan. Along the baseline she goes. Layup is gonna fall for McCowan. She's got 6 points. She's got 6. Leads back to 8 for Indiana. Dantas set the screen for Colson. Back to Dantas. Tees up the straightaway 3, and it rattles home. Dantas with the splash. The 9th of the game for the Fever. From Brazil, she knocks down that 3. 66-65. And Dantas now has 5 points off the bench. Back to the way. Lexi Hall with the rip. And the breakaway layup is good for Lexi Hall. The steal and score. We call that milking cookies. There you go, Lexi. Get you some milk and cookies. 68-55, a 13-point lead for the Fever with 1:37 to go. Dallas Wings have the possession with Gumbawali, Quinterly, Jones, McCowan, and Carrington. Gumbawali made 1 field goal all game long. Cindy Colson picking her up. She'll drive right past her down the hill, and she'll draw a shooting foul and earn a trip to the line for 2 shots. Isaiah, what up? What's up, man? It's Friday. It's beer o'clock time. Go for it, bro. I know you've been working hard this week, man. Get you a nice cold brewskis. Lexi Hall with the steal and score. Woo. The milk and cookies. That's what we call milk and cookies, folks. Cookies is the rip, is the steal. Milk is the finish, the score. Milk and cookies. First free throw is good for Gumbawali. Most of her points have come from the free throw line in this game. She's been struggling from the field. She's 1 for 6. The Indiana Fever have been doing a really good job defensively on Enrique, who has been having a much better production offensively since the All-Star break. But today, she's struggling from the field. Second free throw is good, 57-68. And Paige Bueckers is on the sideline. She's dealing with a bump she took from Aaliyah Boston on accident. And here come the Fever. Bibby is on the floor with Mitchell, Colson, Hull, and Dantas. And Mitchell drives along the baseline. She misses at the rim, gets her own rebound. Kick out Chloe Bibby. She misses the 3, her first miss of the game. And Carrington comes up with the defensive rebound, her 3rd of the game. Kick out. Enrique back, hits the back iron on a missed shot. Dantas the rebound, handoff Lexi Hull. Kick out to Kelsey Mitchell in transition. And they'll slow things down. Pass it out to Cindy Colson, back to Mitchell, and they're going to call for the travel. She caught the pass, and she moved her feet before dribbling. Travel, Dallas basketball. 46 seconds remaining in the third quarter. All right, folks, let's see if we can get to 1,400 likes by the end of the third quarter. We are 60 away. So do we have 60 people? Keep smacking that like. Here's Quinterly driving along the baseline, and she is... Oh, we're going to get a foul. We're going to get a foul against Dejanay Carrington. Offensive foul away from the ball. Yeah, around the wing. So that would have been a bucket for Dallas, but take it off because of Dejanay Carrington's foul. It's Fever basketball. Dantas, the 3. That's going to be no good. Dorian Solis, thank you so much for the subscribe. Dejanay with a rebound. She'll drive, and she'll put it up. She can't get that to fall. Rebound goes Sydney Colson. 15 seconds left to go in this third period, and the Fever have it with no shot clock. 8 seconds remaining. Dantas comes out to set a high screen. Mitchell drives past it, and there's going to be a whistle. Yes, there's going to be a whistle. Foul against Dejanay Carrington. They're going to call Carrington for the foul. No, wait. How is that on Carrington? That should be on Enrique. Okay, so they're going to inbound this from the sideline. Beaver inbound this with 4 on the clock. And then now Mitchell will be fouled by Dejanay Carrington on the baseline. And this puts them in the bonus, and this will be free throws. Mitchell to the line for 2 shots. Oh my goodness, I missed this. So thank you so much, everybody in the chat, for letting me see this. And new to the Cult of Fury, Deanna Daniel. Deanna, thank you so much. Tip of the hat to you for becoming a member. So sorry I missed it in the moment. Just calling the game, got lost into the sauce here. And Mitchell knocks down the free throws, making it 70-57. Thank you so much. 1 second on the game clock. A heave by Dallas won't go. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Indiana 70-57 Dallas as we head to the clutch quarter. Again, shout out to Deanna. Daniel, thank you so much for the rest of the chat for letting me, for reminding me that. I missed that in the moment. Thank you so much, Deanna. Sorry about the delay there. All right, folks. You know the drill. And some of you who are brand new, listen up. I need you to hold up those 4s. Hold up those 4s high in the air, as high as you can, if you can. Put those 4s in the chat right now. Because it's time, baby. It's time for what we call the clutch quarter, where it doesn't matter how you start, it's how you... I can't hear you. There you go. It's how you finish. It's how you finish. That's all that matters. And that was a much better quarter by Indiana, especially closing out the quarter. They outscored Dallas 22-15. 22-15. That is their biggest difference in the game so far. Because in the first quarter, it was tied at 22 apiece. In the second quarter, they outscored Dallas by 6. Here in the third quarter, they outscored them by 7. So keep that momentum going. You could walk away with a double-digit lead, as I was talking about at halftime. So get ready, hold up those 4s, and let's go with the clutch quarter coming up here pretty soon. Again, thank y'all so much for joining us. Once again, shout out to Deanna Daniel for the membership. Thank you so much, Deanna. Rajier, what up, man? I see you. What's good, brother? Holding up those 4s. Paul's holding up those 4s. Sam Patton, Yvette, Mod Squad. There you go. Pumpkin, Pam. There you go. And, oh my goodness. And new to the Cult of Fury, Andrew Whiteheart. Sorry if I mispronounced that last name, but Andrew, tip of the hat to you, sir. Thank you, Andrew and Deanna, for becoming members today. Refresh your apps, have access to custom emotes, and drop those emotes in the chat. And, you know, in between streams, you have some time, go check out some of our member-only content. Also, heads up, members, fantasy football signups are coming around the corner. Before you know it, we're going to be doing signups because we play fantasy football with our members, as well as fantasy basketball coming up around the corner too in October. Before you know it, NBA will be back as well. Scott H., thank you so much for the $2 sticker, holding up the 1. Holding up the 1. Scott, thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's go. Naptown says Damon Zapp. Shout out to the Nap. Shout out to the Nap. My goodness. And you know what? We're 8 likes away from 1,400 before the start of the fourth quarter. 8 people. Smack it. Let's get to 1,400 by the start of the fourth quarter. Ooh, boy. Can the Fever make it 4 straight? They're looking to go on a winning streak of 4 games. 2.3K watching. Appreciate y'all watching and listening from wherever you guys are from. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Oh my goodness, let's get ready for the fourth quarter. Bop, bop, and a bop. All right, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter, and it's going to be Fever basketball to start things off with 9:47 to go here in the fourth. 10 on the shot clock. Sydney Colson finds Dante's top of the circle. Handoff goes to Bibby. Ball's knocked loose by Misha Hans-Allen. Bibby recovers, finds Dantes, shoots at the shot clock. No good. Rebound will go to J.J. Quinterly. Paige Bueckers is out there. Paige is back. She is okay. J.J. pull-up three is good. A splash. That's the first splash for the Dallas Wings. That's the first three for the Dallas Wings. In the fourth quarter, it comes. 60-70 on the floor for the Fever. It's Cunningham, Dantes, Bibby, Colson, and Lexi. Dantes fading away. Can't get the bucket. Rebound to Misha Hines-Allen. Her fifth rebound of the game. Dallas looking to cut this lead to single digits. Hines-Allen will draw a foul against Dantes. She'll draw a foul against Dantes with 16 on the shot clock, though, inbound for themselves. 1,400 likes. Let's go, baby. 1,400 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Dallas will inbound his from the right sideline. J.J. Quinterly to Paige Bueckers off the screen from Haley Jones. Bibby with the strip. Ahead to Lexi. The layup is good. Chloe Bibby the steal. Lexi. That was Sophie Cunningham. No, that was Lexi with the score. 72-60. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling good. 8:45 left to go here in the quarter, and it's going to be a foul against the Fever. A foul against the Fever, and are we going to get free throws here? We're going to get free throws by J.J. Quinterly. Lexi Hall with the shooting foul. So that was Sophie Cunningham that scored off that Chloe Bibby assist. That was Sophie Cunningham that scored off that Chloe Bibby assist and steal. J.J. Quinterly is fouled by Lexi Hall. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. First one's good. It was Sophie. That's my bad. I got mixed up there for a second. Second free throw by Quinterly is good. 62-72, 10-point lead for Indiana. On the floor, here comes Sydney Colson with Dantes, with Chloe Bibby, Lexi, and Sophie. The Blonde Bombers are out there. 13 on the shot clock. Sydney Colson picked up by J.J. Quinterly. Hits inside to Dantes, blocked at the rim by Haley Jones. And here come the Wings in transition. Misha, layup, won't fall. Rebound goes to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie, bad outlet pass stolen right back by J.J. Quinterly. Hits Paige Bueckers on the right wing. Sydney Colson out to guard her. 18 on the shot clock. She'll take her off the dribble. Pull up. Jumper is good from mid-range. Paige Bueckers cuts the lead to 8. And we're going to get a timeout here with 8:08 remaining in the quarter. Timeout, Indiana. 72-64. 72-64 with 8:08 left to go. We got plenty of game left. And right now, it's a hot start by the Wings. They're outscoring Indiana 7-2 to start this fourth quarter. 7-2 run here for the Dallas Wings to start the fourth quarter. Woo! Wings are not laying down and dying. They're not going to. Paige Bueckers, after that bucket, she now has 20 points. She's got 20 points. Yeah, Paul, I saw that. Welcome to the Cult of Fury. Andrew Weichart, thank you, man, once again for the membership. And to also Deanna. The Bombers with the Kryptonite, says Andrew. Blonde Bombers, right now, they're looking pretty good. Chloe Bibby, too. Chloe Bibby, she had a good steal right there. Lexi Hall's got 7 points off the bench. 6 points from Sophie Cunningham. 6 points from Sophie Cunningham with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Let's go. So it looks like Chloe Bibby's going to check out. So is Colson, and so is Dantes. Checking in is going to be Boston, Natasha Howard, and who else? Is it going to be Kelsey Mitchell for Bibby or Ari? We'll see. It's not updating right here. I'll wait a second. We'll go grab me another drink. Keep smacking that thumbs up, folks. Let's get to 1,500. We are less than 50 likes away from 1,500 likes. We are in a commercial break right now. Timeout made by the Fever. Woo! 7-2 run by the Dallas Wings here in the fourth quarter. Things are about to get interesting here. Things are getting ready to get interesting. Excuse me. Been feeling sick. Got real sick last night. Still got a runny nose and sore throat and stuff. But feeling all right, though. Feeling all right. Took some medicine. Fever definitely went down with it. All right. Coming out of the timeout. Made by the Indiana Fever with 8:08 left to go in the fourth. 8:08. Shout out to the old Kanye. Big Wood. What up? Your face is so red. It is. It is. Whew. It is. A lot of sneezing, a lot of coughing, blowing my nose, all that stuff, you know. All right, here we go. Off the commercial break, it's Fever basketball. On the floor, it's Howard, Boston, Cunningham, McDonald, and Lexi Hall. Boston, guarded by Misha Hines-Allen on the top of the circle. Boston swings it to Lexi Hall, right wing. Quinterly guarding Lexi Hall. Takes her off the dribble. Cross-court pass to Aerie for three. Oh, it's a splash. Aerie with the splash. She now has 11 points. That is 10 splashes now. Oh, for the Indiana Fever. 10 splashes. Aerie's got 11 points. 7.5 remaining. It's Dallas Wings basketball. Paige off the screen. Back inside to Haley Jones. A nice give and go. Oh, Haley Jones with the finish and one. Fouled by Aaliyah Boston. It's a 9-point game now. Haley Jones looking for a 3-point play. Nice dish from Paige. Hits the floater off the bank. And one foul by Boston. 15 turnovers by the Fever. Yes. 15 turnovers by the Fever. They've given up 11 points. Free throw is good. 67-75. Here come the Indiana Fever. McDonald will bring it up court. Keep smacking that like button, folks. Almost to 1,500 likes. Cynthia, thank you so much. Yeah, ginger tea. Yeah, that's been suggested to me a couple of times, and I definitely got to try that. Definitely got to do that. All right, the ball's going to be knocked loose out of bounds. Last touch by Indiana. It was Boston driving. Misha Hines-Allen, who's been playing fantastic tonight. She knocked the ball loose. Last touch by Boston. Wings will have it here with 7 minutes to go. On the floor, it's going to be Bueckers, Quinterly, Jones, Hines-Allen, and Isaiah James. Down by 8 points, 9 on the shot clock. Off the screen from Paige is Haley Jones operating on the post. Pull up the jumper over the double team. She misses, and we're going to get a loose ball foul called against Isaiah James. A loose ball foul called against Isaiah James of the Wings. The splashes are what keeping the Fever in the game, says Regier. 10 splashes to the 1. And the Wings knocked down this first splash in this fourth quarter. They had none going into the fourth. Bringing up the ball, it's going to be Aerie McDonald. She's joined by Sophie Cunningham, Boston, Natasha Howard, and Lexi Hull. 14 on the shot clock for them. 6:35 to go. Boston off the screen. Handoff from McDonald to Howard. Puts the ball on the floor on the baseline. Pull up. Floater. Won't fall. Sophie comes down with the offensive rebound. Second chance points. Pass up to the top of the key. Stolen up by Paige Bueckers. Bueckers with the interception. Can the Wings capitalize off of this? Haley feeds it inside. Paige in the post. She's got a triple team. Kick out to a wide open Quinterly for the three. Oh, it's an air ball. Air ball for the Dallas Wings and Quinterly. 6 minutes left to go. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Howard, guarded by Bueckers in the top of the key. Bounce pass inside. Meant for Boston. Stolen up by Misha Hines-Allen. And she's going to be fouled by Boston from behind. Ooh. Misha Hines-Allen. Ooh, I think she twisted her ankle. She's grabbing her left ankle. She's slow to get up here. Misha Hines-Allen is on the floor, seeming to be in pain here after causing that steal. Oh, Indiana's going to challenge this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get a challenge here by Stephanie White and the Fever. Let's see this replay. Uh, okay, let's see. Boston, Misha Hines Allen. Did she just fall on her own? Okay, so we're gonna get a challenge here. I think they're challenging whether or not this was a foul by Aaliyah Boston. Did Misha just twist her ankle and fall on her own? Or I couldn't tell from this camera angle. But we're going to get a challenge here, folks. We're going to get a challenge here. Do I think Boston's been playing dirty? I don't. Like, that bump to Paige Bueckers off that screen, that was an accident. Like, that wasn't on purpose. Like, Aaliyah Boston's not that kind of player. Aaliyah Boston's not that kind of player. And if I thought it was, I would say so. I would definitely say so. I wouldn't hesitate. No matter who it was, I'm gonna be objective when it comes to that kind of stuff. And no, I don't think Aaliyah Boston's been playing dirty at all. They said she twisted her ankle. Yeah, that's what it looks like. She twisted her ankle, and the Fever are gonna challenge to see whether or not this is a foul against Boston. We'll see what happens. It's a commercial break. So according to ESPN Gamecast, Fever challenge unsuccessful. Charge a timeout. What's up, CC Ryder? Says, Josh, YouTube unsubscribed me from here and I'm resubscribing. I've heard that happen sometimes. That's weird. But thanks for being back here, CC Ryder. Thanks for being back here. We're in a commercial break. It's a challenge by the Fever, and it looks like they're going to lose this challenge, according to this ESPN Gamecast. It's 75-67. 5:54 left to go here in this fourth quarter. And again, thank y'all so much for joining me here. Almost 2,500 people here on a Friday night. Hey, that's incredible. Keep smacking that thumbs up. We are 4 likes away from 1,500, and I got to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. All right. Nah, boss is not dirty. Boom, 1,500, folks. 1,500. Thank y'all. All right, we're finally back for the commercial break, and they made it official here on the broadcast. It's an unsuccessful challenge. Fever charged with a timeout. It is a foul against Boston. That will be her 4th charged foul. Josh Sonner beating the Liberty by 12. What? Oh my goodness. Liberty lost to the Wings a couple of games ago. Are they about to lose to the Sun? All right, thanks for the update, Rashir. Right, balls inbounded. It's Fever on the defense and Wings basketball. On the floor for the Wings, it's Geisel Suter, Paige Bueckers, JJ Quinterly, Haley Jones, and Isaiah James. Paige Bueckers, she's on the right short corner. Oh, nice up and under maneuver off the big shot is good for Paige. What a maneuver on Sophie Cunningham. 69-75, Indiana with the lead. Dallas has 69 points, Roach. Nice. 5:20 left to go here. Oh, Mitchell finds a backdoor cutting. Aaliyah Boston, who will get the finish on a layup. 77-69. What a feed by Mitchell to Boston. Boston's got 12 points and 9 rebounds now with 4 assists. 77-69. Paige Bueckers once again against Sophie Cunningham. This has been a good battle. Sophie kick out to Geisel Suter from 3. Hits the iron. Rebound falls to Natasha Howard. Her 15th rebound of the game with 9 points. Ahead to Aerie. Stop. And foul by the Dallas Wings. I think that's going to go on against J.J. Quinterly. It will. J.J. Quinterly fouls Aerie McDonald. Thank you, Andrew Gallivan, for the subscribe. Andrew, thank you, brother. Thank you for the subscribe, bro. If you guys are brand new, hit that subscribe. We're going to go live all season long. Aerie McDonald will head to the line now for 2 shots. 2 shots for Aerie. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. 78-69. With 4:49 to go. Keep smacking that thumbs up. Keep hitting that subscribe if you guys are having a good time. And hey, tell your friends about us. We'll be live Sunday. Fever taking on the Seattle Storm in the early afternoon. And here's Haley Jones going to work at the post. She created some space for herself, but she misses wildly on the floater. And here come the Fever looking to capitalize. Ari McDonald guarded by the rookie. Quinterly finds Kelsey Mitchell on the left wing outside, drops her defender. Isaiah James, pull up three, hits the back iron. Paige Bueckers with her 4th rebound. Here comes Dallas down by 9, 69-78. Paige hits Isaiah James. She misses the corner 3. Boston with her 10th rebound. She's got a double-double. 10 and 12 for Aaliyah Boston. And back the other way, offensive foul, or yeah, offensive foul against Ari. DK, thank you for the subscribe, DK. Thank you, man. Paige came back, yeah. Paige came back, PJ, at the start of the 4th quarter. She's fine. She now has 22 points. Paige. Monkey 0013. Thank you, Monkey, for the subscribe, man. Appreciate it. 14 the shot clock for JJ Quinterly. Off the screen from Haley Jones. Mid-range shot won't go. Rebound falls to Kelsey Mitchell. Yo, you guys are blowing up the subscribe now. Music. Thanks for the sub, dude. 3:36 to go. Aaron McDonald guarded by JJ Quinterly. Boston setting the high screen, the top of the post. And she'll swing it to Kelsey Mitchell. She's looking Boston's way. She'll find the cutter in Howard, who hits the floater, baby. 80-69. 3:25 to go here in the 4th quarter. Dallas Wings will call a timeout. Timeout, Dallas. It's an 11-point lead for Indiana. They're still getting outscored 10-12 in this 4th quarter, but it's an 11-point game. 3:25 to go. All right. Again, our next live stream will be on Sunday. Fever taking on the Seattle Storm, who are the 4th seed in the standings. Indiana is a 6th seed right now. They're 1 game behind the Atlanta Dream. And right now, Atlanta's up 23 points over Phoenix, so they're going to stay the 5th seed, at least for now. They're still going to stay the 5th seed. No ground will be gained here tonight if the Fever go on to hold on to this win. What's up, Bradley Reynolds? What's good with you, brother? Happy Friday to you, man. Happy Friday to you, dude. The weekend is here, folks. The weekend is here. And we are 44 likes away from 1,600 during this commercial break. If you're having a good time, easiest way to show some love is hitting that thumbs up. Easiest way to show some love. Almost 2,600 people in the house. Nurse Chen, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you, Nurse Chen. Glad to have you. We'll be live for the Indiana Fever games for the rest of the season. Twin Power. Thank you for the sub. Oh, my goodness. We are back from the commercial break. It is Dallas basketball. And on the floor is Geisel, Suter, Bueckers, Quinterly, Haley Jones, and Isaiah James. 3:13 to go. 10 on the shot clock. Paige Bueckers off the handoff from Geisel Suter. Kick out, left wing. Pull up is Haley Jones on the short shot. Geisel Suter with the putback. Clean up on aisle 2. 80-71, 9-point lead for Indiana. Under 3 minutes ago. And here come the Fever. Bringing up ball is Ari McDonald. Isaiah James picking up Ari, and we're going to get a foul away from the ball. Quinterly called for a personal foul away from the ball. Kenny Reed, appreciate you, bruh, for the subscribe, man. Christine in the chat, thank you. Bradley says, I just got off work. Have the weekend off, so ready to relax. Oh, hell yeah, Bradley. Hell yeah, man. 2:50 to go, 14 the shot clock for the Fever. Inbound left from the left sideline to Ari McDonald in the high post. To Boston, handoff back to Ari. Off the screen from Boston. Drives along the baseline against Quinterly. Kick out. Boston to the cutter. Sophie, left-handed scoop layup off the bank. Sophie Cunningham, what a tough finish for her. The blonde bomber puts them up by 11 once again. Geisel Suter for 3. That's a misfire. And Natasha Howard comes down with her 16th rebound of the game. Thank you again, Nurse Chen, for the subscribe. Appreciate you. 2:50 left to go in the 4th quarter. 12 on the shot clock. Quinterly picking up Ari McDonald, top of the circle. To Boston, the right wing. Fake handoff. Dribble handoff goes to Mitchell instead. She'll drive. Layup off the bank, won't fall. Boston the rebound. Kick out. Sophie swings it left corner. Mitchell Back to Boston for the three. Boston misfires. And Quinterly comes up with the rebound, but it's not loose by Natasha Howard. Into hands of Boston. Pass. Mitchell. The layup is good. And it's 84-71 with 1:50 to go. Wait a minute. What was that? It is a bucket. Referees are going to go look at this on the sideline. What are they reviewing here? They're going to look at this last play here. Why? Oh, are they saying there was a foul away from the ball? Oh, or did she beat the shot clock? They're looking at this last play to see if it counts. Yeah, can we get a replay, please? Can we get a replay? There we go. Boston shoots. Did not hit rim, so the shot clock's still going. But then Dallas gets the rebound. Ball's knocked loose into the hands of Boston, who finds Mitchell for the layup. Why didn't you continue the replay? We got to see the rest of the play. Finish the replay. All right. We'll see what the referees call here. They're looking at the monitors to see whether or not this is gonna count. But as of right now, it's 84-71 Indiana. 84-71. And we just hit 1.6 thousand likes on the stream. Appreciate y'all. Oh my goodness, what's taking so long? You know what? For these WNBA games, whenever we have these reviews by the referees, I need to bring me a novel. A novel or something. I have a Stephen King book. I'm going to bring it with me. I'm going to bring it up here in between these reviews for the WNBA referees because they take freaking forever. They're always taking so damn long. Yo, B! Did I miss any drama in the NFL world today? I'm certain nothing big could have happened out today. Oh, no. Absolutely not. You missed nothing. Nothing. You know, there was a little incident where, you know, there was this player out in Dallas who apparently is requesting a trade. Nothing too big, though. Nothing too big. Nothing too big. Come to Chicago, Micah. Come to Chicago. No, we'll never do something like that. All right, they're still looking at this. They're still looking at this. All right, they're taking away the points. Call overturned. So, shot clock violation, turnover. It's Dallas Wings basketball, 71-82. They took away the layup by Kelsey Mitchell. So here's Quinterly on the drive. Layup is good. 73-82, a 9-point game with 1:37 to go. Oh my God. I don't know, Josh. You got Khalil Mack in a crazy trade. Yeah, you never know. Chicago, Dallas. Let's get on the phones. Let's talk. That's true. That's true. And no one saw that coming. I didn't see that coming. That was crazy. 1:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. And we're going to get an offensive foul against Natasha Howard. Offensive foul. It's going to be Dallas basketball. Howard. Ooh, yeah, she elbowed. She elbowed Quinterly. So Natasha Howard got the pass, and she made this motion. And with her left elbow, she clocked Quinterly in the mouth. So it's Dallas Wings basketball with 1:16 to go. 20 of the shot clock. That is now 20 turnovers for Indiana, 15 for Dallas. Wings have the possession. The clock is wasting though. Paige pulls up. She misfires. Rebound goes to Ari McDonald. Keep smacking that thumbs up. We're almost at 1.7K on the stream. Bueckers fighting for the ball here against Ari McDonald. And did the Fever call a timeout? I think they did. Oh, good heads up play by Ari. Timeout. 57 seconds to go. Timeout by Indiana. They have one timeout left. Dallas will have two. Under a minute to go. Under 1 minute to go. And we are 60 likes away from 1,700. Almost 3,000 people watching. Again, thank y'all so much for joining us. Appreciate y'all. Josh, Sun up 16 on the Liberty. Sun got to win. Woo. God. Oh, my goodness. All right. It's going to be Fever basketball out of this timeout with 17 on their shot clock. 57 seconds left to go here in this ball game. They lead it by 9 points, 82-73. And on the floor for the Fever, it's Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Cunningham, and McDonald. For the Wings, it's Geisel Suter, Quinterly, Haley Jones, Lee Uru, and Isaiah James. So Wings got a lot of bigs out there for defensive purposes. They got a lot of size out there right now. You know, man, I don't want to disrespect another man's hustle or man, but it always seems like neither have issues with negotiating contracts in front of offices. I wonder why. I don't know. You know why, though. You know why. You know why. Sophie Cunningham set to inbound this on the left sideline. 17 the shot clock, hits Boston, puts the ball on the floor against Lee Uru on the top of the high post. Handoff goes Mitchell, driving on Quinterly, blocked by Quinterly, goes out of bounds. Good hands by Quinterly of the Wings. But the Fever will inbound with 9 on the shot clock. Under 50 seconds remaining in this game. Ball's inbound for the baseline. Mitchell, step back, high arcing three. It's a splash from Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey's got 23 points. 42 seconds to go. Indiana leads it by 12. And on the other side, Howard's going to be called for a foul here. Natasha Howard's called for the foul, and that's going to send Dallas to the free throw line because they're in the bonus for 2 shots. 2 shots coming up for Dallas. And you guys are blowing up that like button. We are 30 likes away from 1,700 likes with almost 3,000 people in the house. First free throw is good for Isaiah James, the rookie. 74-85. Just 38 seconds left to go. Arike is on the bench right now. Second free throw, James, good. 75-85, 10-point game. Ball's inbounded. Here comes Ari McDonald into the front court. 34 seconds is all that remains here in Dallas. Howard, the high screen. Lee Uru picking up Ari. And now a switch by Quinterly to Howard. The drive, the kick, up top. Ari lets it fly for another splash. McDonald puts him up by 13 with 20 seconds to go. 88-75. Here comes Dallas, and the ball's knocked loose out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell and the Fever. So Wings will inbound with 14 on the shot clock. 14 on the shot clock. Quinterly set to inbound this from the baseline. Quinterly looking to Lee Uru. She does on the left short corner. Pump fake. Step back. Long three. Oh, Lee Uru with the second only splash for the Wings. Ball's inbounded. Natasha Howard. Let's get this countdown going. 3, 2, 1. And this game is over. Indiana wins it 88-78 by 10. All right, folks, let's drop those Fever emotes. Let's drop that Fever in the chat for the win. Smack that like button for the Fever win. Wings fans, hey, good game. There were times where you guys made this pretty damn interesting. Keep smacking that thumbs up for the Fever win. Let's make some noise. Come on. Tommy Noomba with a 15-month highlighted comment. I'm just glad to be part of an awesome sports channel. Tommy, hey, man, we've always loved you. Love having you here. Thank you, Tommy Noomba. Appreciate you, brother. Woo! All right, MVP. Who was the MVP for today's game? Drop it in the chat. Who was the MVP? For me, it's Kelsey Mitchell, no doubt. 23 points. Thank you, Dave Barnes, for the subscribe. 23 points for Kelsey Mitchell. 3 rebounds, 3 assists. She was plus 15 on the floor tonight. 9 for 19 from the field. 3 splashes made. Kelsey Mitchell, MVP. Now, I see Mitchell MVP. Who's going to be the X Factor? Who gets the X Factor for today? For me, there is 2 good candidates. And I'm going to go with Natasha Howard. I'm going to go with, ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go with Natasha Howard. Double-double, good bounce-back game for Natasha Howard. 11 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. But Aaliyah Boston is a good candidate too. 12 points, 11 rebounds, double-double for her, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. She was a plus 23 on the floor tonight. Aaliyah Boston, she was really good on the defensive side of things too. But I'll go with Natasha Howard X Factor. She was on a 2-game slump against Chicago and Phoenix. She bounces back here with a double-double. Good to see that. But, yeah, good all-around effort by the Indiana Fever. They really took care of things in that third quarter. That's really where they started separating themselves a little bit. Dallas fought back to start the fourth quarter. Paige Bueckers, she was incredible tonight. Thank you so much, Giorgio, for the subscribe. She had 22 points. No one else for Dallas had double digits. Arike Gumbawali, 8 points, only made 1 field goal the entire game. Geisel Suter had 4 points, 6 from Quinn Elise, 7 from Haley Jones. Misha Hines-Allen and Isaiah James were the only other ones that really contributed much around Paige Bueckers. But Bueckers, only player for Dallas in double digits with 22, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. But anyway, I just want to say thank you all so much for joining. I was feeling under the weather going to this game. You guys really pulled through with me, and appreciate the company. You guys really let that adrenaline flow through me, and appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hitting that subscribe. Everybody who subscribed, hitting that thumbs up. We hit 1.7K likes here on the Friday night. That's incredible. Indiana won it by 10. If you guys are heading out, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll be live on Sunday afternoon. Seattle versus Indiana. Early afternoon game. Early afternoon game. Atlanta beat Phoenix 96-72. Connecticut beat New York 78-62. And then the Valkyrie beat Chicago 73-66, which is not surprising at all. Not surprising at all. Angel Reese didn't even play today. She did not play again today. I had to put her back on my IR. But damn, Connecticut with the big 62 points. That's it for Liberty. 62? My God. Look at New York's turnovers. All right, Jets. 23 turnovers for New York. With Jonquel Jones, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Phoebish, Burt, all those players, you turn over the ball 23 times. That's crazy. That's crazy. You have a highlight coming? Oh, okay. Let me scroll up. Tommy Nuba. Oh, yeah, I got that one. I got that from Tommy. Thanks again, Tommy. B, love you, man. Thank you, brother. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I'm going to gift a membership. Because it's Friday night. You guys kicked ass. Appreciate everybody up in here. Let's do a gifted membership. Who wants one? Who wants a gifted freaking membership? And if you get the gifted membership, go watch that one-on-one game that me and Rocha had. Rocha, for those who are new here, he hasn't been around for the last month. He'll be coming back here pretty soon. Me and him during the summer, he came out here to Dallas to visit. We played one-on-one, and you should go watch that. All right, here we go. Gifted membership coming down the pipeline. Let's see who it's going to be. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Kelly. Kelly Fitz, welcome to the Cult of Fury, Kelly. There you go. Josh hasn't let Rocha out of the dungeon yet. Nope. Rocha has not been cleared. Yet. He's dealing with some things that we just can't let out. We just can't let out to the public. We can't be exposed to it. Just can't do it. 62 points is New York's new season in low points before it was 70. No problem, Kelly. No problem. I have a highlighted comment from Manos Quest. Oh, did I miss that? Manos Quest? Shit. I got Tommy with the last one. I don't see that one from Manos Quest. I don't see that from Mono's Quest. Am I tripping? Let me make sure I have all messages. Carlos, I'll see you on Sunday, buddy. Thank you. The streets are asking, are the Lions the worst team in football? Imagine your team being 0-1 right now. Bengals and Bears cannot relate. Can't do it. Can't do it. They're trash. Been telling you, they're trash. They're done. Back to the. It was a nice run. That was a nice run, Detroit. You damn pooty tats. It was a nice run. Now we have your head coach. We got the talent, and you will go back to the basement. It's between you and Green Bay. Fuck Green Bay. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait for that primetime game. Chicago versus Pittsburgh. If you're wondering what my most anticipated game is, this year for the NFL season, I think it's that one. Bears versus Pittsburgh. Why? Because we get one last crack at Aaron Rodgers. I want it. I want it bad. Sophie is the new Mono Ginobili. Ginobili! I got me a Manu jersey. Love Ginobili. Love Ginobili. All right, if Sophie is the new Manu, then Lexi is the WNBA's version of Alex Caruso. That's like the perfect comparison. Lexi Hall is basically Alex Caruso in the WNBA. No doubt. No doubt. Sometimes I like to imagine that Ben Johnson just rips creatine and draws up utter bullshit offensively and goes, yeah, this should work. This should work. And it works every single time. Hey, I'll take it. Now I have that image in my head. Now I got that image in my head. Charlicia, you have a good one. Charlicia. And Mono's Quest, apparently I missed a highlighted comment. I don't see it, though. I tried to scroll all the way up. And I don't see it. I don't see it. Let me try something else here. Because I don't see it scrolling all the way up. Let me go. Will this work here? No, I don't see that. Manu, if you did, dude, I missed it. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry because I do not see it. I do not see it. Sure, I love country. Thank you so much for stopping by as well. Thank you so much, Charlicia, Al, AJ, the Cajun Man. Thank you, everybody. And thank y'all for the suggestions on the tea. On the tea. Gonna rest up. Gonna have me some tea. Be ready by Sunday. I should be good. I should be golden. I should be golden by Sunday. The Steelers are almost certainly going to go 9-8. Oh, of course. They will win 7 games where they gain less than 250 yards offensively, and you'll check the box score and how the hell do they score the game? Yeah, no. Yeah, that's Steelers. That's Steelers football. The Steelers and the Los Angeles Clippers, they mirror each other. The Clippers are the Steelers of the NBA. The Steelers are the Clippers of the NFL, except all the championships. They're just always in it. They're just always in the mix. They always make the playoffs somehow. Okay, so Yvette says this. Manu Quest with his highlighted comment said, Josh, you reminded me of the Too Sweet when I first found you guys. Me and my 2-year-old daughter do it all the time now. Too sweet. Yes, sir. Wolfpack for life. Yvette, thank you so much for the assist. Yvette with the assist of the night. Sorry I missed that, Manus. I did not see that, buddy. I did not see that. CC Ryan says, good night, Josh. Says, YouTube's unsubscribed me. I had to hunt for your channel. I'm going to back up the video and watch. I missed some great. All right, CC. Yeah, that's so weird, man, that YouTube does that sometimes. But appreciate you, bro. Josh, do you think the Washington Mystics and or Sparks make the playoffs? Okay. Let me see. Let's go to the standings. Do I think either one or both are going to make the playoffs? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna say both, Regier, because I think Golden State and the Aces, who hold those two last spots, I think they're gonna be out. And you know what? Yeah, give me Washington and Los Angeles to get those last two spots. So I'll have Minnesota, Liberty, Atlanta, Storm, Mercury, Fever, Mystics, and Sparks. Those are the 8 teams making the playoffs. What about you? When can I expect you to stream Russians women's field hockey at 4 a.m.? Ooh, let me see. Let me check on the calendar. Field hockey, 4 a.m. Russia. Oh, that's gonna be on that's 2026. That's a 2026 stream. That's March 17th, 2026. 4 a.m. on the butt. Which is prime time hours for me. That's prime time hours. Josh, have you seen WWE Unreal on Netflix? JM, I haven't seen it, the actual documentary series, but I've seen the clips on TikTok. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool seeing the behind the scenes stuff, especially seeing Punk. Seeing him emotional after finally main eventing WrestleMania. Oh my goodness. Thought I had to sneeze there for a second. Sparks versus Storm tonight. Gonna be a fire game. Yeah, Sparks and the Storm playing tonight. Cameron Brink is back for LA. So that should be an interesting game. Who am I gonna take? Damn. Seattle's favored by 5.5 points. The matchup predictor predicts them winning by 71%. You know what? Give me LA. Give me Plum Dog, Cameron Brink, Azare Stevens, De'Arica Hamby. Yeah, give me LA. Rachel. Thank you, Rachel, for the subscribe. You got Storm by 7? You got the Storm by 7. Okay. If the Storm win the game, Regier, I'll gift a membership on Sunday stream. If the Storm beat the Sparks tonight, I'll gift a membership on Sunday. Have you watched any Anatoly clips? I haven't yet. I Love Country. Let me see. Anatoly. Is he like a power lifter? Is that who that is? I just pulled that up on YouTube right now. Oh, and did I? Oh, I think I mispronounced. Okay, and yes. Okay, so that is him. I did get it right. Okay. He's very funny. All right. Okay, I got it teed up right now. I'll check that out. Right now. I just subscribed. You guys have been killing it with the recommendations lately, though. You guys have. Arturo recently recommended a channel called Chilling Scares. I don't even know how I haven't came across that guy's channel, because I love that kind of content, paranormal and true crime and all that stuff. I've been binge watching that like crazy. So I'll check that out. He's not a huge guy, and he trolls big bodybuilders at the gym. Oh, okay, I like that. I like that concept. I like that. Monus Quest. Hey, there you are. So I'm so sorry I missed your highlighted comment earlier in the heat of everything. I missed it, man. I'm so sorry. But Yvette did tell me what you did say about the Too Sweet and how you and your daughter do it now. I think that's so cool. That is so cool, man. Hit me with the Too Sweet, brother. And thank you so much, man, for the support, bro. He pretends to be a janitor. Oh my god. What up, Arturo? I was just talking about you, bruh. B Money says, I'm gonna recommend you to watch a college football game. Little do you know, he says, I'm gonna force you to watch the worst possible game I can find. Get ready to speak Iowa offense, buddy. Iowa, the same college that Caitlin Clark's from? They're that bad? Jeez. Shit. I will watch my typical 1 to maybe 3 college football games this year. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I just have bad luck. But every time I tune into a football game, it ends up being a massive blowout. It turns out to be completely just awful. Every time, it seems. Every time. Lately, over the last like 3-4 years. Josh, when should I open up the league for the Night House League? You could do that now. You could do it now. It's already August, so yeah, you could do that now. Start opening up the leagues and stuff. That'd be good. Anytime from now, going forward. Josh just sends bad juju to the college football games. I must. It probably is me, man. It probably is me. Now I will say this: one of the greatest football games I've ever watched, ever in my life, was a college football game. There was so much hype with Texas versus USC. This was the Vince Young, Matt Leinart game, right? If I remember correctly. There was so much hype. Probably more so than I ever heard about a college football game. So I had to tune in. I had nothing to do. I'll say, all right, I'll watch it. And that was one of the greatest football games I've ever watched. That was so damn down to the wire and everything. Texas won. That was cool. That was a good game. Hey Josh, I'm gonna go do some late night fishing. We'll bring you back a grouper and some crawfish and spiny lobster. Oh, man, that sounds good. Thanks for keeping us entertained. Hope you feel better, bro. To you, Rocha, and Sean. Wars Peace. Hey, man. Sounds like a plan. Go enjoy some fishing. Catch us some big ones, dude. Also, heads up, I lost the email to my sleeper account. I made a new one. If you were in my league, just leave them. I already made a new account. All right, got you, Jets. OSU and Texas week 1 should be a good game. Yeah, that's the one you mentioned before, right? That's going to be with Arch Manning, right? Kelly says Texas has Arch Manning as quarterback. Okay. Maybe then that's the one I watch. I think you even suggested we stream it. Clemson versus LSU, week 1, Monday night, should be insane. You should stream it. Both of those quarterbacks are likely top 10 picks next year. Likely. So Clemson versus LSU, week 1. And then OSU versus Texas. Michigan versus Oklahoma is going to be fire. Michigan, Oklahoma. They have a rivalry, no? Manu's Quest with the gifted membership, brother. And it's going to go to Eric Sahil. Eric, welcome to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to Manu. Thank you, bro. Hell yeah, Manu. Too sweet, bro. Too sweet, man. Too sweet. I'm going to have me some soup or some pho. I haven't had pho in a long time. And that sounds pretty good right now. Pho sounds pretty good. I think I'll go with that. Some pho. That ginger tea that you guys were talking about. Sounds pretty good. Don't get Panera bread. I've never had Panera. Not a day in my life have I ever had a Panera bread, Arturo. I know it's really, really popular. I've never had it. I don't even know where one's at. I know we have one, but I don't even know exactly where. I've never, ever tried it. Another gifted membership from Devin. Let's go, Devin. It's going to go to Scott H. Who was dropping those $2 stickers earlier? Scott, hold up that one, dude. Devin just got you a membership, bro. Devin, let's go. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Devin. Manu says, I missed NFL so much. I began betting on it yesterday. Oh, for the Hall of Fame game? Football is fun to do daily, like on Sleeper and stuff like that, or DraftKings or whatever. Football is really fun to do that with. Basketball is tough. Basketball is tough. Can be. Do you guys have In-N-Outs in Texas? Yeah, JM. We do. There's an In-N-Out right down the street from my house. There's like this murder's row of restaurants right down the street that has like Whataburger, In-N-Out, McDonald's. It's got Taco Bell. It's got, we have a Raising Cane's. Just about everything. Just boom, 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 boom. Jack in the Box. And out of this whole murder's row of restaurants, Jack in the Box is the ghost town. It's so funny. Everything else is packed. It's lit up. And then there's Jack in the Box. That's just in this dark, shadowy area. And no one goes there unless it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and all the lines are just wrapped around the buildings everywhere else. And it's like, yeah, Jack in the Box? The lines are way too long and we're hungry. You just want to go Jack in the Box? I guess. All right, fine. Go Jack in the Box. That's how everyone treats Jack in the Box around here. Out here. That's how everyone treats it. Josh, there was another bright green toy thrown in the sky. There was another mean green thrown at an NBA game? WNBA game? QC is a Jack in the Box regular. Yeah, him and his Jack in the Crack. Yvette, too. Yvette loves Jack in the Crack, too. She loves those tacos. Which I'll say, those mini tacos, they were pretty decent. They were pretty decent. Yvette says, if I was at the game and I saw someone throw it on the court, I'm snitching. Well, then the Chase Center would love someone like you. Because, man, when we went to a Warriors game, I mean, like every minute or two, on the intercom, they were just telling us to snitch. They were telling everybody to snitch. If you see something, snitch. I'm like, damn, all right, shit. Like every other minute, they were just let you know, it's okay to snitch. If you see something, text this number. Go see a security guard, whatever. They encourage it. My God. Like they were announcing that more than anything else. And more than anything else. If you see something, say something. There you go, PJ. If you see something, say something. I'd snitch and want something for free for my public service. They'll give you a free hoodie off of the out of the Lost and Found. Josh, do you like Chick-fil-A? And what do you get? Oh, I love Chick-fil-A, JM. And my go-to order at Chick-fil-A, I will always get the 12-piece crispy chicken nuggets, large fry, and a large lemonade. And if I'm feeling really, really spicy, I'll get me a cookie. If I'm really, feeling myself, I'll give me a cookie too. She's going to get Eddie's old hoodie. Exactly. She's going to get Eddie's old hoodie that someone ripped right from him. Josh, you going to check out SummerSlam? Isn't that this weekend? Wait, is that tomorrow? SummerSlam? If it is, I'm not. B says, ever had Chick-fil-A on Sundays? I heard it was life-changing. Tell Rocha about it. And B-Hub. I picked these guys up when they came out here to Dallas. I picked them up on a Sunday afternoon. It was before the streams, and I was like, all right, so what do you guys want to eat? And they both were like, let's go to Chick-fil-A. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A sounds fire right now. I was like, how the hell are we going to do that? It's Sunday. You damn numbskulls. Oh, shit, my bad. They were so ready. They were ready to go Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Nah, it's closed, brother. It's closed. I forgot where else we went, but nah, they tried it. Josh, SummerSlam is going to be 3-hour pre-match show on both nights? 3-hour pre-show? Lord almighty. Lord almighty. Couldn't do it. That's right, we did go to Panda Express. And then we went to Chick-fil-A the next day. When you first get here, you think of Chick-fil-A instead of Whataburger? When I first get where? Oh, you're talking to Rocha? Rocha? What's the first thing you think of when you come out here to Dallas? Jared Brown with a 20-month highlighted comment. Says, hello, Josh. How's your day? The fever looked good. I love the hat, and Cooper Flag is him. I got his Mavs jersey. You already got yourself a Cooper Flag Mavs jersey? What color did you get? Did you go with the blue, the white? Is it? And I think there's a black too, no? But okay, that's what's up, man. Cooper Flag jersey. Hell yeah, Jared. Man, Dallas Mavericks are gonna be good. Dallas Mavericks are gonna be good. And he doesn't have to be like this special thing right out the gate because he's going to be playing with Anthony Davis. He's going to have a good squad around him. And then eventually when Kyrie Irving comes back from injury, I think it's going to be stacked, man. It's going to be stacked with the perfect mix of young and veteran players. They have a good little 2-3 year window. They really do. And beyond because of Cooper Flag. Josh, take Cooper Flag round 1? Shit. Hell no. Hell no. Cooper Flag, I think, will go. I think he'll probably go the tail of round 2, maybe early round 3. If he would have went to a team where it was mainly going to be on his shoulders, then probably a lot sooner. But because he's going to be playing with AD, he's going to be playing with these other guys. He's gonna have a lot of defensive stats. He's gonna have some really damn good defensive stats. Offensively, it might take him a minute, but he'll be pretty damn good. I say tail end of the second, early third. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. Good night. It's 4 in the morning here. Damn, Brazil. I'm taking Buzelis round 7 if he's there, Josh. Just for your information. Fly, PJ. I'm taking him 5th round. Matas is that dude. I love his attitude. I love his style of play. That fucker would have been a top 3 pick if it wasn't for all these other GMs messing up. I'm not even going to give us too much credit. Buzelis fell in our lap because all these other teams messed up. Going like months earlier, Matas Buzelis at one point was seen as the number 1 prospect of that draft. And then he fell for no reason. Right into our lap. He's mine. Buzelis is mine. Roaches, I'll take him round 1. Shut up, Rocha. Shut up. You ain't taking Matas Buzelis. You're not taking Matas. You're taking Steph Curry. No, wait, that's Eddie. You're going to take Rocha. You're taking Sabonis round 1. You're taking Sabonis. Pods would be decent. I think Pods is going to have a good third year. I do. He had a sophomore slump. Offensively. But I think he's going to have a big third year. I would take Pods. I don't know where, but he's in the back of my head as someone who's going to have a big jump this year. He's going to have a good third year. Who am I taking round 1, Sisby? You're going to take, I was going to just say Jason Tatum, but he's out. He's done for the year. B, you're going to take Joel Embiid. You're going to take Embiid. PJ says Ant. You know what? You're right, PJ. He's going to take Ant. He is going to take Anthony Edwards. Yeah. Well, Josh is taking Wemby first overall. I wouldn't mind taking Wemby. No, first off, no, I'm taking Jokic. If I have the number one overall pick, I'm taking Jokic. After that, I'd consider Wemby. If he plays all year, he's defensive player of the year, no doubt. And with what's around him now, I love this season for the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama. But number one is still Nikola Jokic. Josh Raker, top 3 fast food. For me, it's In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, Panda Express. JM, number 1, Whataburger. Number 2, gonna go White Castle. Number 3, fast food. Shit. I think I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A. I think I'll go Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I'll go Chick-fil-A. I'll go Chick-fil-A. Even I know not to trust in Joel Embiid. Someone will. Someone will trust Joel Embiid. Me, yeah. Jokic number 1, probably Wemby number. No, you know what? The number 2 overall pick, I'd consider Luka. You see Luka right now? And let me tell you, this is different. In past years, you see Luka Doncic get into summer shape to start the year, and then he balloons back up, and then we're talking about how he's slow out there and lazy. This looks different. Luka is in the best shape probably ever. Ever. I think he's going to go out there and he's going to be dunking the ball out in transition. This Doncic has a massive chip on his shoulder. He's going to be a fucking killer this year. I'd also consider Luka too. Top 3, Jokic, Luka, Wemby, rounding out, probably SGA. Yeah, Ant. Giannis. Oh, yeah, Giannis. Ah, damn, yeah. Shit, Giannis. Yeah, in that top 5. You can't go wrong with any of those picks. Fuck. SGA, Giannis, Luka, Wemby, Jokic. But if I had the number 2 overall pick, now that I'm thinking about it, Wemby's going to give you those defensive stats. But Luka is going to be putting up some averages per game that's going to be crazy. He might have like a James Harden type of fantasy season from like 3-4 years ago. I might actually take Wemby over SGA for fantasy for them rebounds. That's a good point. Yeah. Yep. Wemby over SGA. Those defensive those defensive stats, man. Those rebounds, those steals, the blocks too. Yep. Luka getting in shape to get max money on a no trade clause. Yeah, he's going to be a free agent. Like, he hasn't signed anything with Los Angeles, and he probably won't. He'll probably test that free agent water. Luka Doncic is built differently. Again, this is different. This is different than when he shows up every season in shape. This is way different. He's way lean. He's more disciplined, it seemed. And that'll do it, man. Sometimes revenge, pettiness, a chip on your shoulder, especially with hoopers, that shit works, man. That shit works. Luka's gonna be a fucking monster this year. Taking David Lee number 1, boy. Cooper Flag is projected late, 2nd to early 3rd round. That's exactly what I was thinking. Damn, I'm good. Late 2nd, early 3rd. Late 2nd, early 3rd. If he does test free agent waters, what teams can for sure benefit him? I'd love to see. Me and Sean have been talking about Denver for a long time. Him teaming up with Nikola Jokic. Him teaming up with Nikola Jokic would be sick. If he tests free agent waters after this next season, you know who should make everything about him? Golden State. Golden State should throw everything at Luka Doncic. I'm talking getting on their knees and whatever it takes. You need your future secured. And if you could somehow, if Luka tests for agent waters, Golden State should throw everything at him. Looking elsewhere. Look at elsewhere. Saw my Chicago. But we have to get rid of our 17 guards, though. But, man. QC is 100% taking beat round 2. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I feel like he does get it, Joel Embiid, a lot. Yeah. He does. Roach, PJ, I've been hearing a lot of rumblings about Jonathan Kuminga and Phoenix or Sacramento. Jonathan Kuminga with Phoenix and Sacramento. Eventually, he's going to be on the way out. It's just a matter of time. You're taking OJ Mayo fourth? Oh, my God. I haven't heard that name forever. Jimmer Fredette. Jimmy Buckets. The Kings offered Monk and a protected 2030 first, and we declined it. Monk and a 2030 protected first? Okay, yeah, you could do better than that. No disrespect to Monk, but you could do better than that. You could. God, I'd love Luka on the Chicago Bulls, though. That'd be nice. That'd be sick. Or what if he goes to Miami or some shit? We also declined Royce O'Neal, Nick Richards, and a few second rounders, I heard. I think you get something better, yeah. If we take on Monk, we would have to get rid of Moody or Buddy. And that wouldn't make you better. And that wouldn't have made you better. Monk is cool, but he's all right. But he doesn't make you better. Ooh, Alamon. Steal and score, baby. Let's go. Sparks up by 1, Roger. Up by 1. We have a decent amount of forwards. You talking about Phoenix? Phoenix? Phoenix is looking like they're starting to come to grips with an identity. Phoenix grabbed up a lot of size in the front court, like you said, and defensive-minded guys. That's what you addressed in the offseason, especially in the draft. Size and defensive-minded players. That's the direction you guys are heading towards. Also, another name is AR-15. Isn't he a free agent after this year? Or looking for an extension? He's on a very team-friendly contract right now. Very team-friendly contract right now. But I think that's up pretty soon, too. Rogier with a $2 donation. Buzelis is currently ranked 207 in fantasy. What round would that be? Whatever it is, he's going to outproduce it. He's going to outproduce it. We need to address one. Rogier, thank you so much for the 2, bro. Thank you for the 2. Cat's out the bag. Buzelis is one of my guys for this upcoming draft. Thank you, bro. But Jess does say we need to address one thing. We've had trouble since Cam Johnson's leaving our bench. That is true. That is true. So that would make him undrafted. He's gonna get drafted. That's gonna change. People are gonna be drafting Buzelis. And if that's the case in the member drafts, good. I'll take him late. I'll take him late in the members drafts. He's not projected to be drafted in most rankings. Okay. Juju, cool. Just don't spam, buddy. Don't spam. Don't spam. I'm about to head out, though, folks. I'm about to head out. I can tell this medicine's starting to wear off. So I'm gonna go get some. I think I'm gonna go get some pho. We'll get some of that tea you guys are talking about, the ginger tea, Kroger. No, I'm just gonna chill. It was a fun stream, though. It was a fun stream. There were some times where this game was a little interesting, but Indiana pulled away late. So, hey, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me on this Friday night. Seriously, shout out to the mod squad, Cult of Fury Elite, everyone who donated, everyone who hit that like, who hit that subscribe, everyone who gifted. Almost 30 members here tonight. Appreciate the love. We'll see you guys on Sunday afternoon. Fever taking on the Storm. Enjoy the weekend. If you're watching SummerSlam or whatever it is, go to the movies. Enjoy yourselves. I'll catch y'all later. All right. Y'all take it easy. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye. Exactly, PJ. But don't tell everybody else that, though.